Oh, not
Wow,
this
hello,
shit.
fancy seeing you here.
Ah!
Hey. So anyway,
So we're gathered here today to unite players with D&D. That's it. Have a good night.
Yay.
Yay. So, I mean, I'm sure you can all remember what happened the last time, right? So you don't need a recap.
it's been like a year.
Ashley.
It's been so long.
Okay, well, I guess I'll do like a slight recap if anyone can remind me of what happened. We all getting a bit old here, so we should remind each other in unison of what happened. And if I forget something, you guys catch me, and if you forget something, I'll punish you. How does that sound?
Promise?
Traumatizing.
Anyway, right. So the last time you had all emerged in Dorian's arcane shop within King's Rest, you were on the mission to travel to Tyr Sanctum to somehow figure out details about this professor who has somehow escaped his prison in the Astral Mansion and returned to the material plane to exact some kind of plan. And recently come to learn through Dorian that the professor might be the very same that Reginald refers to as his uncle within the family of Embervale. On that knowledge, you ventured to Dorian's shop and found a note saying, "Hey, come meet me in Tyr Sanctum, we're going to have a party." So you decided to take a boat with your newfound companion, Rose. And on that boat, you had a bit of fun, a bit of bantering, and some duels and boxes, the casual adventuring stuff. You traveled for about a day down a river path leading to Tyr Sanctum, where the city as a spectacle kind of stood before you. Massive white marbly walls, heavily guarded, and once you got through the gateway leading into the city itself, it revealed to be a highly advanced divine society based on both the divine radiance that you would expect from some kind of church bishop worship society, but combined with arcane mysteries, as the Embervale family has pioneered the development of this society. Your first mission was to find Dorian to figure out where the fuck he had gone to. And on your journeys, you first went to Reginald's home to see if there was anyone home, ironically, and stumbled upon a few of his family members. Some might be a curious little girl looking over the fence at Oren, Paluna, asking questions without any intended purpose, for sure. Others might have been a contemplative brother standing at the gate, doing some kind of duty work, while bullying a little servant. Nonetheless, they didn't pay off in any way, so you started heading to the places that Reginald was known to hang out with when he was doing his awfully busy work as a highly standing political member of the Embervale family. Drinking at inns. The first inn didn't really give off many clues as to where Dorian might be. While you did have an interesting talk in the back rooms about the current situation within the city of everybody gathering to prepare for this union between the church and the arcane, none could really tell a point in the direction of Dorian. And as you ventured out into the street to head to the second inn, a loud explosion interrupted your stroll through the city, and as you sought out this kerfuffle happening in the city, you stumbled upon a little gnome who turned out to be an old man, a wizard who went by the name Pell, Maester Pell Runivor, who was also a scientist who was trying to sell his inventions to various merchants throughout the city. And his inventions turned out to be very fun tools for massive destruction. I'm certain a certain person would appreciate that approach. I'm talking about the Oren's other character, who definitely sought out terrorism.
What? No.
Hell yeah,
George
they would
Bush
love
is
each
not
other.
in this campaign.
We'll never know, will we? Anyway, it turned out that this Pell has some kind of association with Dorian, and conveniently guided you to the inn that you've already headed to. And as you got there, you were told that a meeting was going on in the basement of the inn. Headed into the little basement room, it turned out to be a magically hidden away compartment of the inn, a second basement. Within the chamber, a sort of meeting room had been established, and several notable people that revealed themselves to be heads of various arcane families within the city that in some way had been blighted by the Emberville family had gathered to conspire in some way of how to either sabotage or get their revenge on the head of the family. Despite never really having been seen in public before, they thought this might be their one opportunity to finally reclaim some of their lost glory. Dorian was amongst one of these wizards having gathered. A plan was laid out. Certain anti-magical devices would have been put out throughout the city that would distort and prevent any sabotage from happening. And step one would be to seek out these devices and somehow either use them to your own advantage or dismantle them entirely. And as conversations of plans were somewhat going in a direction, a heavy knocking sounded on the door, knocking that turned into hammering until the door barged in. And then that was the moment that we left off. And as the door breaks in and most of the wizards gather, stand up from their tables where the planning of this event had taken place, smoke begins to fill the room. Some of the arcane people within the room immediately begin to seek escape methods. Some opening doors of arcane measures and seem to walk through them, others teleporting away with the spell known as Misty Step that some of you are familiar with. A few have stood behind in the room awaiting, either because they lack the means to escape in this very moment, but awaiting what's about to happen. Smoke continues to fill the room. Some of you begin coughing, but you notice that the smoke is not inherently of ill nature, gathering that this is not mean to harm, more so to obscure. And as the smoke continues to fill some, slightly covering the sight towards the door, you hear a mechanical rolling, gears turning. In through the small narrow doorway that is about 10-ish feet wide, this massive metallic ball rolls in, stops in place, and you hear this mechanical voice utter, "Initiating lockdown." And a vague humming begins as you see arcane energy begin to twirl around the sphere. And from behind the sphere emerges a large, bulky, armored person. He pulls off his helmet, and a long white beard extends from him. "In the name of Lord Morrigan, cease your actions right here now." My. Who do we have here gathered? I see a few familiar faces, and some not so familiar. Would you mind to explain to me what exactly is taking place in this? And he looks around. Fine establishment. Everybody keeps quiet, and you have the option to speak.
You said Lord Morrigan.
Lord Morrigan.
Do I remember who that is?
Make a history check.
Alright. Any advantage or from here or just a straight roll?
I would say you have advantage, as he is a higher up. Not that it was
21.
needed in that moment. You have heard in association whenever the Lady Marine was mentioned alongside Lord Eridamus, that Morrigan was the second in command next to Marine, but he wasn't known as the Lord Commander. He was just known as a Lord. So given the situation,
He
he
moved
might
up
have
in rank.
he might have moved up in rank. Yes, and he is this old burly military man who is of human descent, but he's still extremely threatening and sturdy despite his age.
Well, we are just having a pleasant conversation here.
Oh, you know.
What is this intrusion? We didn't do anything wrong.
Well, at first I had rumors that a certain Reginald or Emberville member had returned to the town.
Oh yes, that's me. So what?
Well,
I'm free to go, aren't I?
there are 2 members of the Emberville family we're supposed to look out for. Dorian, and he looks through the room and sees this very familiar blue pajamas with stars on it. And Reginald. Well, Reginald, you have been pardoned, thanks to your heroic actions at Breakpoint.
Yes.
Dorian, however, not so much.
Well,
No.
I can vouch for him. He hasn't done anything wrong. At least that I'm aware of.
So what exactly is taking place in this establishment?
Well, we are amongst good friends and new acquaintances. Just having a good old, having a drink and a laugh and a talk,
Make a deception check for me.
Nothing more. Please. 8.
Oh no.
He kind of lightly pushes you aside and strolls along the edge of the table and rolls his finger across all the parchment and map laid out on the table. Really now, this looks awfully a lot like a map of the plaza where certain events are about to take place. And seeing the
does
people
it now?
around you. I guess you didn't
Hadn't
notice.
caught my eye.
No.
I was just getting reacquainted with the city. I haven't been back in a while, Some of my friends here were just pointing out some places of interest I should visit. Show my new friends here the sights of the city.
The sights of the city.
Of course, the plaza is one of those places you really don't want to miss, as a visitor to this great city. Wouldn't you agree, good sir?
He kind of just turns a bit stoic and silent and inspects the entire room. He sees some of the artifacts that have been laid out as proposed rewards for your endeavors and picks them up, flips them a bit. This barely counts as scrap metal. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh my. Mace of Pell! Good to... my lord, Morrigan. It's been some time. I see you have taken my machination schematics and expanded a bit upon them. Quite so. It is quite the addition to the ranks. He walks over to the sphere like, cling!
What is that device, if I may ask? I'm quite interested in its properties and abilities.
Well, I'm
yes.
sure you and Maester Pell will have plenty of time to discuss that when we bring you to the royal jail cells, where you'll be spending some time for...
For what crime? We haven't committed a crime.
Oh, no, but you're certainly about to conspiring with this many enemies of the Lord. So, either you comply...
I feel like I'm missing a bit of this here. We're conspiring how exactly?
Well, it is a known fact that some of the people that were in this room to begin with are not on such kind and friendly terms with the Lord or the Embervale family in general. So we have been tracing them for a bit and come to know that there is some conspiring going on and gathering. What we know so far, terrorism is not entirely the incorrect word to use, I would say. Um,
And you have got us performing this crime? Have you heard anything that we said? No. This is just purely circumstantial evidence. At best. Do you think my family would take very kindly to you taking in one of their own, or one of my own, into jail without due process?
Under normal circumstances, yes. But seeing as the head of your family is also the lord to be betrothed in a few days, I will have him decide your fate eventually. For now, you can either comply and follow, all of you, or we can do this the not so kind and clean
Rose
way.
is crouching next to the metal ball, and she's just like looking up at him and go, "Does it bite?"
Well, I don't believe we have engineered it to bite, but should you be of the arcane affiliation, it will hamper your abilities quite a bit, I might say. But Lord Pell can tell you all about that on a later date, I presume. You will have plenty of time. Paluna, out of the corner of your eye, you see a elderly dwarf standing fairly close to you. And out of the corner of your eye, you see that he's starting to do some hand weaving that doesn't quite line up with what some would be considering good-natured, as green necrotic energy that you're familiar with starts to gather in his palm.
How close is he?
The dwarf or the commander?
The dwarf doing this hand weaving.
He's 5 to 10 feet. Like, you have to stretch out or lean out to interact with him in some way.
I would do a swift.
What was that?
You guys spotted him from what I'm hearing.
Well, let me give you a better visual aid then, so you get an idea for the size of the room, so we don't have another scattered peaks scenario. Do you see this map?
Yeah.
All right. So in the bottom left, we have the basement.
It's a bit grainy, but yeah, I see it.
Grainy? I think that might be a...
it's probably because I'm on hotel internet.
Yeah, wait for the website to load properly.
Yeah, you have to like zoom in or out a bit, and then it comes.
Ah, there we go.
And some of you might recognize the armor that this character is slightly inspired by.
I was like, I'm looking at the robot first, and then it's like the other guy. Wait, what? Dude, I'm so fucking scared.
Empire.
I'm so scared right now. Shitting my pants. That's literally the most frightening thing you could see in that universe.
Damn, who are all these other people?
Well,
where is... So you said I was close to this guy-ish.
Yes,
first I thought that was Reginald.
This guy.
Hmm?
And this is Dorian right next to you. You haven't...
But
and
this guy was with us, the dwarf.
No, that's the gnome who was with you, and he is the guy in the bottom.
Oh, but this is what... He came in with this enforcer guy.
That's your dad,
the dwarf was one of the wizards.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, that's what I said. He was in the talks with us. He's an ally, basically.
Yeah. And he's kind of hidden behind this tiefling and is starting to weave his hand, but because of his low stealth roll, Paluna spotted the weaving with passive perception.
Fair enough. As this is happening, I just shoot a glance over at like Paluna and Dorian, I guess, and see if like what they are up to, basically.
So what does Reginald see in this moment? Rose, what are you up to as Reginald glances around to see if...
Oh, well, she's like busy with the little metal ball that he had with him. Was it like a little one, or was it on the floor?
It's the big guy here.
Oh, I see. So it's not so little.
It's an arcane construct that is currently rolled up as a sphere.
Okay, so she's like examining the sphere, petting it. She thinks maybe it could be an animal. So she's like trying to befriend it. She doesn't get the severity of it. The guy saying like he's gonna take us to jail and stuff. That's just she's not listening.
Noted. Paluna, and what do you do in this moment?
I shake my head in a negative to Reginald as I don't want to fight. And Paluna will also step across and give the dwarf a handshake. I didn't see you there. Sort of stopping his spellcasting actively.
So the spellcasting is on its way right now, happening. It would require like an active action in some way to interrupt the spellcasting as it is building up.
Since he needs his hands to like do the spellcasting, could I like shake him as like he's reaching out and doing these things with like a sleight of hand?
Okay, so that would be an unarmed attack in some way to try and grapple him, because you're technically grabbing onto him in some way to interrupt his spellcasting.
But since we're not in initiative, can't I use sleight of hand? Like, use the fact that I've got quick fingers?
I would say on a lesser being, that would probably be possible, but because of his arcane capabilities, it would require like a rough action to stop him in some way.
I will also telepathically communicate to him, no fighting, we don't need this. Since I have that.
Okay.
As I step over.
Make a persuasion check then for me.
Probably would have had more success with an unarmed, but...
Hey, talked yourself into this. Not bad.
His conjuration of necromantic magic seems to hold for a moment, and you gather that he is holding the spell, awaiting for you to reason, like locking eyes with you. So you have one more action to persuade him properly to hold, or to seize his current purpose. He's not speaking, he's just awaiting as he is firmly concentrating on holding the spell that is currently ready in his hand.
Lord Commander, was it? I was
quite so.
At Breakpoint. I step up to give him a handshake. I was with Reginald at Breakpoint, and his actions have helped save quite many innocent lives from needless battle. I assure you, we're in this city for the many, for the people. No intent of doing something unnecessarily brash. So, do you really think jail is necessary? Isn't it possible to talk this out over a dinner?
Bare minimum jail until the ceremony is over, or for a longer period of time. Is that an order
you have given, or is that a decision you have taken?
Oh, there's only two people now that command me, and that is the lady and the soon-to-be lord. So, frankly, yes, it is a command.
From which one of them?
I am not really privileged to say to anyone who is not involved in the higher ranks. Maybe if you were
you did say the Lord. You said the Lord would decide, so he clearly hasn't decided yet. So it must be the lady, right?
He kind of hesitates for a moment.
It would be.
And here I thought we were in good terms after what we helped with on Breakpoint. That is quite a betrayal, no?
I would say it's quite a betrayal that one leaves good faith in a man, and the moment he returns, he conspires with terrorists. Wouldn't you say so?
Where are the terrorists? Where's the bad guys? I can take care of them. Let's just jump up.
This broad-shouldered guy just turns around, looks at you.
Does he look like a terrorist to you?
Let me see. We have a dark armored you use disguise self to
casual clothes.
Yeah,
I am in my casual clothes actually.
You're in your casual clothing. I honestly don't know what to say to that. That is not for me to judge, but we do have measures at the jail to persuade you or to interrogate, frankly. There's no way to put
But
it nicely. We're going to pick your
sounds
brain.
to me like you are jailing us without us actually being terrorists. Because
Without
Rose
having
is
committed
clearly
a
not
single
terrorist.
crime.
Embervale, Reginald is a hero of Breakpoint. I was there with him. Honestly, just a traveling courier most of my time. And the others are people who wanted to meet us. None of this is terrorism.
Wait, jail? What? We can put Reginald
right?
in jail. He's super nice, I promise.
See, there you have it.
Yes, quite funny, dude. You've got the wrong people here for the wrong reasons.
Well, if you really must jail us, I would rather hear it from my uncle himself. How about you put us in front of him, and then he can decide if we need to be jailed or not. That's only fair. You haven't seen us do anything. Yeah? You just assume because I'm having a drink and there are some papers on table that we are making a grand plan to foil this wedding. But we have done no such thing, and you can't prove it.
Well, I may not be able to prove in this very moment, but once we detain you and bring you to prison, we will have our clerics do their best to pull out the truth. Let's call it you're being detained for the moment, and if you can pass our little circle games, then perhaps you will be let go or have an appointment with, well, I can't quite show you Lord Cyrus yet, but...
What kind of game?
Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. I'm not sitting around waiting in jail for all the festivities to be over. I want to partake, you know?
Yeah.
I haven't come all this way to just not attend the wedding of the century.
Yeah.
You should know Reginald
This is just
quite the party animal.
unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you best be on your way now, and just let us do our thing, and we'll just leave it at that. Yes.
Yes.
Go on now.
Rose will go up
Hurry up.
behind him to the door and open the door for him, like, okay, on your way now.
As you try to approach the door, the large construct rolls in your way to prevent you from walking over.
It walked.
No, it rolls.
It rocked and rolled?
I'm pretty sure I saw some tiny legs.
Oh my god.
Anyway, what Reginald said, he's right. We want to enjoy the wedding and the festivities. We don't want to go to jail. Besides, we just got here in this basement, and that's the bare minimum. Just look slowly over to Paluna to see if she nailed the saying.
Paluna just gives her like 2 thumbs up.
You guys are, frankly, the most confusing lot that I have encountered in some time.
That's just because we don't match up with your expectations. You thought we were terrorists, and as you can see, that is the one thing we are not.
Yes, we are just a bunch of very awkward people.
Oh, I wish
And
I
then
was
just
a
a
mermaid.
very awkward silence falls. Like,
See a guy who's capable of all these things you're proclaiming us being able to do? Reginald is, to be fair, a disgraced member of the Embervale family who only recently proved himself. Rose is Rose, and I'm just a guy.
yeah, and look at Doyen. He's just wearing some pajamas. He's not going to overthrow the whole family, you know?
All right, I have
Right, Doyen?
The only way I can see this going in any favor is that all of you roll either deception or persuasion, but you have to beat the average.
Like,
You basically have to beat the average of you three. So combined, you have to roll 30 or higher, choosing either persuasion or deception.
I'm here for persuasion.
Persuade. Oh. Oh God.
Well, Rose almost single-handedly succeeded that for you. So,
the picture of innocence.
So-
misguided innocence.
So the moment both Reginald and Paluna start yabbering, Rose just seemingly distracted with looking for these small legs, and this kind of confuses Morrigan as he... Never you mind. Well, I have other business to attend to, other potential threats. While I can let you 3 newcomers go, well, newcomers is probably a big word to use for Reginald. Unfortunately, we have to arrest the remainder of you as we have evidence in advance for your conspiring.
I think that's fair enough. You can arrest all of these people. I don't care. And I'll just give a wink, like over to Dorian, like, good luck. And then I'll just start slowly heading my way out, I guess.
Dorian, as ever, just seems to stand there with his hand in his invisible pockets, just awaiting, seeing what's happening. And as you guys step aside, the construct rolls further into the room, still in its spherical mode, and several guards walk in through the hallway. Entering the room, about 8 guards at this point seem to be grouping up all the wizards within the room, some of whom you have barely gotten to know the name with. Unfortunately, even Maester Pell is gathered with them.
Oh, no.
Commander Morrigan stands in front of them as they are being locked in some kind of... what are they called? Locks? Handcuffs. That's the word.
They're being locked in some kind of locks.
Yeah. They're just being stuffed in a chest like Minsk in Baldur's Gate 3. Locked. There you go. Now we're carrying them off to the banks. So, at first you see the cuffs being locked onto Pell's wrist, and the moment they lock, you see an arcane sheen emanate from them, and you see Pell kind of unconsciously fall to the ground, and one of the other guards pick him up like as a handbag because of his small stature, just lifts him out and walks out of the room. One by one, they're pulled out of the room. The moment they go for the tiefling, the dwarf seemingly begins anew, and Paluna, you see this as you are wary of what his intent was earlier. You recognize the pattern that he's doing with his hands, and this necrotic energy charges up and shoots directly at Morrigan. You see this massive green hand emerge from his that turns into a finger that just pokes Morrigan. This green necrotic energy completely veils Morrigan, and immediately you see him begin to age rapidly. This old man turns into a near skeleton, but he's still holding, he's still alive. He grabs the dwarf by the neck, pulls a two-handed sword with one hand that you've seen a previous Inquisitor in Breakpoint do, as the clothing that was wrapped around the two-handed sword unravels and wraps around Morrigan's hand, as he in one piercing strike pierces through the dwarf, instantly killing him in that moment. Dorian just kind of looks at the dwarf.
I just let out like a fake gasp, like a, oh my god!
Rose looks up at Reginald and looks back, oh my god! It's like trying to have the same reaction as him.
That was crazy.
One of the guards at the door runs over to Morrigan and immediately tries to heal him as holy energy emanates from him and seeps into Morrigan, who immediately begins to regain some of his quote-unquote youth, his health in his skin. And another guard walks over and tries to take the duty of cuffing the tiefling. The tiefling, seeing this moment as a distraction, attempts to cast Misty Step out of the room. An arcane beam shoots from the construct sphere, and you see that the spell effect that would normally take them out of the room doesn't take effect. They look towards the source of this beam, takes a deep sigh. Fucking Pell. They proceed to be handcuffed and are all lifted out of the room in that moment. Morrigan turns towards you three, seemingly just standing there. His youth, quote-unquote youth, returns to him more. His complexion returns to a more normal older man complexion rather than a near death's dawn greenish energy. So,
That was odd.
well,
What an eventful evening.
You just
Could have been
executed that
worse.
old man.
And rightfully so, if I may add.
Oh, yes, rightfully
Nasty
so.
fellow.
He was a bad guy, huh?
Well, yes, I mean, if he
Seems like he
wasn't
was
a
a
bad guy,
terrorist,
he
if
wouldn't
anything.
have resisted, you know?
Right, you're so smart, Reginald.
Oh, don't mention it.
we don't
I mean,
get
I
many.
do mention it.
We don't get many else around here from your lineages. You're quite curious. Walk with me. Let's have a talk, and
Yes.
maybe
Let's
you
walk.
can clear my suspicion of you. Construct, follow.
Clearly, the fact that we haven't attacked you from the back while you were detaining these other wizards should prove enough. No?
I would say that's definitely a start, but granted, we have heard that, Reginald, you had returned to town. We were a bit suspicious with your, first of all, sudden escape, your sightings at the Crusader camp towards Breakpoint, and then afterwards, again, on the orders of the dearly departed Lord Eridamus to aid us in some kind of conquest within.
Yes, I almost single-handedly broke the gates of Breakpoint for the Crusaders of Tyr, and yeah,
Well,
We did hear some
hadn't
horror
been for
stories.
you,
gave
we
them
never had
entrance
spun them
into
inside
the
the
inner
city.
sanctum. What was that, Pluna? I'm sorry.
If it wasn't for you, we'd never have gotten them into the city. And if it wasn't for
Oh,
their
for
sacrifice,
us,
the city
it
would
was
never
a
have
team.
fallen.
It was a team effort, but yes, you are correct.
Well,
You were the liaison.
That is true.
I guess it's never too late to become a hero, Reginald. Granted, I would say you're starting a bit late on that endeavor. But
Yes, I am well aware of this fact.
you know,
It's. I needed to be away to really learn, what I was missing out on. Let's call it that.
well, I can appreciate that. I myself picked up the sword at a ripe age of 6 and have ever since swung it in favor of Tyr. So, welcome to the ranks, and I hope that this was merely a coincidence rather than a.
Well, I was just catching up with my brother. I was not that aware of all these other people and the affiliation. My apologies. I will not make the same mistake twice.
We didn't
It's kind
realize what we were walking into until we were in there.
He's kind of
You know,
looking at Reginald with skeptical eyes. as
You must
we-
have heard my reputation of being quite the lover of parties and booze in my day.
Quite so.
I
Before,
couldn't resist the opportunity to, have a drink in one of my favorite places that I used to visit. You can't blame me, What is that saying about teaching an old fox new tricks or something like that?
I think it was Dog, Reginald.
Dog, yes.
Well, before we head upstairs, I would just like to warn you, we did give the barkeep quite a roughing up just to have them disclose the whereabouts of this
Oh dear.
little meeting.
Yeah.
Lou said
The
it's
poor
not really
fellow.
good. Yeah. Well,
We must
Anyway.
give him aid. We must give him aid. I'll just run up the stairs. See if it's okay.
walking up to the stairs, you see the inn is kind of flooded with crusade soldiers gathered about, and many of the tenants are just seemingly keeping on with their business as this has nothing to do with them. The barkeep, by the name of Marek Hildrest, the former paladin who broke their oath, are kneeling right now, and their face is beaten and battered, like their eyes are both swollen, can barely look through the tiny slits that make out where they would look through. Well, get a heal on that. We need that barkeep up and running again.
Did you bring a whole army? He's a minor regiment for this.
And he walks out into the street. And as you follow behind him, you see there is now almost a parade of these arcane constructs fully stood up in this moment in their full mechanical, humanoid-looking figures, beaming with arcane circulating energies, along with another parade of humans in between, every one of them all resembling crusaders. And you see next to some of the arcane constructs, there's a wagon where these wizards are being loaded into one by one in their currently sleep state. With people of the arcane persuasion, you can never be too certain. I believe Reginald would understand, and we have definitely taken our precautions to ensure that these people will attend do not cause their destruction unwarranted.
Sure, yes. I understand. Precautions must be taken.
So you brought all these people, and all these robots, everyone, to this bar to beat up one guy? I guess you're not as strong as you look, huh?
You...
Not a kind thing to say to another man.
Well, I just mean, you have some shiny armor and you're so big and muscly, but you needed so many I guess maybe the barkeeper here was even stronger. That's pretty cool.
He kind of furrows his brows, looking down at you from his massive stature. Huh. Anyway, he puts on his helmet again, looks towards his soldiers, gives a salute. All the soldiers salute him in return. They turn around, form a squadron, and begin marching through the streets, followed by the arcane constructs chucking this wagon of wizards towards the center where the cathedral of the town is located. The noise of these arcane constructs rings throughout the entire city, not in mechanical ringing, but more so whenever they step on this solid marble, it just kind of echoes throughout. Morrigan seemingly have left with the patrol, as he seemed to have gotten what he needed to from the small conversation going through the inn. The city is now yours again, to do with what you will.
Oh, he is leaving us as well?
He left as the last part of the squadron behind all the arcane construct.
That was close. Oh my god.
Should we follow?
I thought for sure we were going to prison. No, I think I know where they're going, but...
You know, I don't really know them or who they are, but they just seemed like guards with bad intention.
Yes, you are probably very right, Rose. You have good intuition for that kind of stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you think that the bartender here is okay? He looked pretty bad.
We should probably go check on him, see if he's okay, if he needs anything. It's probably the least that we could do. I'll head back inside.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Me too.
Mickey, you're muted.
It's like...
Huh?
Oh no, he's
fuck, you're not supposed to hear that.
Mouth.
Oh shit. Harry?
So, no, I'm not Harry, I shaved, but thank you. So anyway, you return to the inn, and the barkeep is currently being tended to by a crusader who was left behind to cast mending magic on the person. And the wounds are immediately... Yeah, he's bending him back into shade. Yeah. Mending is another word for healing, okay? Actually... No. And the barkeep slowly begins to recover his facial features, but there's definitely some bruising that can't be healed through magic. The Crusader just kind of shrugs him off afterwards and then leaves, walking past you guys without paying attention to it. The barkeep immediately grabs a drink from below the counter and takes his bottle and bottoms it up in one go. Well, that would have ended up worse, I guess. Did anyone lose their life? I didn't see everybody come out.
Small dwarf guy, temperamental?
Let's see.
Necromancy?
He didn't know what was good for him, I guess. He thought he could
The
make a
big
play, but he
guy
couldn't.
With the big sword, he stabbed his sword into the dwarf, right through him, and he died. It was really sad.
Professor Dalkin was always more of a book nerd than the practical guy, but I guess he had hoped for some backup. I guess the others made their escape before things got heated.
Oh, no,
Yes.
a lot of them were captured.
Some, yes. Some vanished before we could even, come up with a plan or anything. They just fled.
In their defense, most of them study schools of magic that don't quite have the offensive means.
I'm surprised that Dorian stuck around and did so little, though.
Oh, you know Dorian. He's always up to something. I'm sure he has his good reasons for not putting up a fight.
Tragic. Reginald came all this way to look for his brother, and as soon as he finds him, their longing reunion is interrupted by this horrible guard who killed his best friend, the dwarf, and now Reginald's brother is in jail. Should we go save him?
Well, I'm not sure. I think we should stick to our plan that we had and find these magical devices and see what we can learn about those. If they are still in place at the time of the wedding, our plan of stopping or putting any stop to it will probably not work anyways, so with or without Dorian.
Almost feels like whatever happened to Dorian hasn't really changed his plan.
Not necessarily. I mean, I think for the big day, we do need his aid, but I think until then, it's probably best that we, go into the city, find these things, and see what we can learn. And if we don't find a way to do anything with it, we can always try to break Dorian out of jail.
The barkeeper is kind of looking at you guys just talking about this in the open.
I don't think this is a conversation we should be having, guys.
Reginald, have you...
I assume we're all hunched over the bar when we're talking.
Yeah, you're kind of like, the barkeeper is just bottoming up this wine bottle, a bottle of something, and you guys are just talking about open terrorism and breaking people out of the royal prison. You're standing there and he's just...
been having meetings in the basement secretly for probably months, and then we come in day one and just spread it around town like,
Yeah.
Barkeep is just... Reginald...
Yes?
Do you want to borrow room of the basement?
Yes, that might be wise. Just
Right.
looking around if anyone was paying a lot of attention to what we were saying.
Make a perception check.
Well, my perception is really good, so I'm sure I will see everyone that was paying attention. Yeah. Where's the button? There we go. 9. Yes, perfectly fine. No one was listening anyway. So.
Looking around, you see most tenants are just minding their own business. You do peer out onto the street where you see the Crusader who was previously mending the barkeep. He's just standing there like a few meters away from the entry door, just smoking on something.
I see Reginald. He sucks at this and do it myself. I have this display of just talking in the open.
Looking around, you do notice that most tenants are minding their own business, and the only one who seems to be giving you weird or angry stares in this moment is the barkeep themselves. Just seeming as you didn't take the severity of the situation in properly. But aside from that, you might be in the clear.
Look, mate, let's go in the basement, but I'll be honest with you. Between dealing with the whole second coming of the elemental cataclysms and whatnot, inner city politics is really not that serious. Shall we go? I look at the barkeep as he absorbs that information.
The barkeeper looks at you, gives a little nod, and then you hear him whistle. And a few seconds later, this teenage tiefling girl with short black hair runs over to the counter. She kind of just nods at him. She begins to weave her hand and some arcane signature comes from it. And while she moves her mouth, nothing comes out. But she seems to be having an active conversation with the barkeep as they give each other mutual looks and kind of, like an Indian speaking, their heads are moving back and forth a bit, and and after that, the tiefling walks over to Reginald and kind of tucks your rope and points towards the basement.
Very well.
This is Nira. She's my helping hand, so to say. She's mute, but she has her means to communicate. She will help you clean up the basement after the mess you just made.
Oh, very kind.
We did not make anything down there. That mess made itself with or without us.
You see the barkeep just face palms in that moment. That's not what I mean.
Let's go clean up downstairs. Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate your help, Reginald. I am very short-handed at the moment, and I can barely see. I appreciate.
I'll start heading down, I guess.
I'll head down too.
Do you have any food and drinks, by the way, dear barkeep?
Nira, come out in a few when you've done the thing.
Yes.
Some
nice refreshments for me and my friends, and I'll just open my gob pouch and
I'm just gonna
give him
AFK
like
for 1 second,
50 gold, I guess, for like the whole mess we made and everything.
He kind of
just a little for your troubles.
Gold is not a pressing issue, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's just bad habits that die hard,
Kind of stares at you. You get that nice fucking nobles kind of moment, waving money about like that. Yeah, okay. Nira heads down, and I assume you guys follow the little tiefling girl.
Yes.
All right. The moment you enter the secondary basement, the magically opened basement where you pull the handle upwards instead of downwards, you enter the familiar room where some of the papers have been brushed off the table. A chair or two has been knocked over, but nothing seeming needs to be fixed in this moment. There's a small pool of blood for no particular reason, and some mechanical devices, and notably the artifacts that was promised as a reward has been left on the table, as no one cleaned those up, leaving the area.
Well, I mean, I just look around like, might as well.
If they're useful, they should be used.
Yes, I'm sure we will, do the deed and might as well get the advanced payment. Yes. We'll figure that out in a second. The room was clean, you said, except for a small puddle of blood?
Mostly, yeah. A few chairs knocked over and some papers have been brushed to the ground after Morrigan walked over and ran his big hand across it.
Palula will because this kind of unruliness with paper annoys him a little. That's his profession. He'll walk over and, stack it up, collect it nicely, and get all that sorted. And, put up the chairs.
Nira kind of jumps up on the table and just sits with her short legs swinging over the edge of the table, watching you guys work away.
Can I cast prestidigitation on that spot of blood and clean it up?
Certainly can. You
It's, 1 cubic foot. I don't know. It's maybe not enough.
You can repeat it. It's a cantrip, right? So
yeah. Just clean it up a bit.
So every time you cast it, a perfect square just seems to disappear from this pool of blood and disappear into the ground into God knows where.
I'm back.
That's better. So, Nira, was it?
She kind of nods very eagerly, looking over at you, and then with her fingers draw some arcane symbol, and you hear the word,
"Hi, I'm Nir, and I have been told to help you gather information that you may not have gathered yourself. I was actually the informant gathering people. I'm afraid I don't really have anyone we can pull on in this moment, but I'm sure that we can do something, right, to end this badness going on."
Well, that is the goal.
I must admit, I'm at least a little confused as to what kind of badness is going on. I don't really see a lot of evidence of it. Well, I'll admit, the darkness of the Embervale family is its own kind of badness, but this feels like everybody's going for something different.
And Nira kind of begins riding again in the air.
Well, my mom was down here, and I hope she made it out. We don't know, but we are afraid that Lord Cyrus, aside from undermining the wizard families and kind of bullying his way to be the big guy, we always thought Lord Eridamus would lead the city and the people towards the goodness and rightful justice, but I'm scared of what an Emberville can do on the throne and how he will lead the city, and I think rightfully so are many of the other wizards who have been trampled by the Emberville family.
Yes, we are also quite, interested to find out what his plans are. We have learned of some information about where he comes from, and we don't know for certain that he is not up to something good, but we just need to know, make sure. It's all a bit suspicious.
Yes, it's very suspicious.
Yes, do you have any idea how we could, sneak into the palace and kidnap him and question him or something like that? I don't know. How are we going to do this?
Don't be scared. I saw your mommy was down here and she wasn't killed like the old man. She was taken with the other to jail with Reginald's brother, so I bet she is okay.
Well, that's a relief. We haven't found a way to get into the castle. We have tried to go through the sewers once, but the sewers are like a maze, and you easily get lost down there. And we obviously can't go through the gates because those big metal things are in the way, and they are kind of...
Yes.
And we are kind of out of options. This last plan was my mom's best attempt at getting revenge, but if you only have one day to use this option during the wedding that they were planning for, I don't know. There were many before, but with you three, I don't know if we can do it.
I think it's ironic, though, because the fact that there were so many was what caused them to, well, be given away. A secret is best kept amongst few.
I'm a little bit confused. We're not super confused, but like, we're here
I'm-
because we need to stop the wedding because Reginald's uncle is bad, and therefore he should.
Presumably bad. Yes, presumably bad.
Why
We're
do
not
we need to stop
sure.
the wedding? Is it because you don't want him to be bad with the wife? Like you don't
No,
want them
because
getting
I think that
married.
when
Or are
he
you
gets...
in love with her?
No, that is not it.
Oh. Was I
We
close?
think that something big and bad is about to happen. And we are not sure what it is, but we think that this wedding can't be good for it, you know? That's basically it, right, Paulina?
Well, there's also a clue to that unmentionable thing.
Ah, yes, that as well, yes.
Clue to the unmentionable thing.
No,
Oh.
we literally can't. We've tried. We can't talk
There wa-
about it, we can't write about it, we can't draw about it. It's really annoying.
We were in this place and we've learned some information that when you try to say it, you can't.
Oh.
And it doesn't make any sense, but it is kind of worrying.
I totally
Oh, that's
understand
an
that.
understatement.
It's just like my dreams. I get it.
Yeah.
I was just like
just
completely
sit there
oblivious
like-
to anything else, but then you tell her something.
What kind of dreams?
You know, like how you wake up and you kind of want to say it, what happened in your dreams, but then you start forgetting it, and then you're like, I can't say
Yes.
it. I kind of know it, but I can't say it.
Exactly, something like
Yeah.
that. Yes.
Okay, so
Well,
we need to stop the. We need to watch the wedding, see what happens, be on guard, right? For the bad thing that'll happen, and then we stop the bad thing.
Yes. I think
an
that's
apt
it.
summary. But
Should
it's
we
all the
start with
steps
these?
getting there.
Yes. Well, we can talk about it, but I think our best course of action is we start finding these devices. Yes. And maybe we can learn something from that.
Okay, but do we know what they look like or where they are?
No idea.
No, the scientist did give us, like, he showed us a shell of it, right?
Oh, he did? Oh, completely forgot.
Reginald, you remember he showed you a design of the arcane device. It kind of
Then
looked
I
like
would know exactly
Um,
what it looked like.
it would look like a World War II kind of landmine where something would be projected from the top rather than it being a pressure plate.
Oh, well, they look exactly like this. I start drawing like perfect memory of it. Since I have the keen mind feed. Not in real life, though, unfortunately.
But how good is your
I would
drawing
lo-
skills?
Performance-
Rose, while you're like drawing it, Rose will
Actually,
hand you crayons
would-
of different colors and be like, "No,
They're
use
not
that
great.
color for this one."
Actually,
Not
I
great.
would argue Emberville has to be really good at drawing skills because he's a wizard. He's
It's
probably
also the
too good at
laziest of them.
mathematical. Fair enough. I tried, okay?
Nera, could you help us find these devices? Where would we start looking?
She's really giving this like a long thought. My mom didn't really bring me out on there. Like,
incursions to look for sites of interest. We just know they were scattered in some kind of triangle formation to cover as much of the plaza as possible. We guessed that one would be like in the center of the plaza, which is closest to the balcony where the event is taking place, without directly affecting Lord Cyrus himself. And I mean, they're talking about a big circus being erected in one end of the plaza, and
A circus?
yeah, they're gonna bring in like all kinds of animals, and they're gonna bring in like a big elephant and like
Wow,
tigers,
exciting!
and like and there's gonna be like
Can we go? Can we go? Please, can we go?
Sure,
Hold on. Stop. Poluna sort of
What is he
rifles
saying?
through the papers, finds the map of the plaza, and takes out like his navigator's drawing tools, like a sextant and things making a circle. Where exactly would that circus be?
She points out on the map where the balcony would be, and where they are gonna have the public ceremony of the wedding, and she points towards almost the opposite end of the plaza, where there is this big open square, and says somewhere around here they're putting up the tents and having carts brought in with various equipment for the circus. It's not fully ready yet, but you can hear the animals if you walk up close and listen. It's really exciting. And so at that point you kind of make an insight check. I shouldn't see it sit here and So
Boom.
looking at the paper, you're definitely forming a straight line that borders from the top middle of the square, where the balcony would be, to the bottom left, which would be close to one edge of the square of the plaza. And having been told that they would have to be in some kind of triangle formation to cover the most ground, there's only two directions it can go from that point on.
Poluna sketches this on the map and says, I'm willing to bet you guys one of these is going to be in the circus. Because if you're going to bring a lot of things back and forth, you'd slip something like that in.
Yes,
Is the circus
I
up
think
now?
that's
Perfect distraction, right?
Or is
great.
it...
great place to start our search then.
Well, we also know the center of the square itself, right?
Sure.
That means we have two of the triangle's points.
So you kind of have this, and then you have this would be about where the balcony is, and you're being told that the circus would take up about this much place. So you would either have a triangular point here or a triangular point somewhere over here.
Let's go have a look.
Let's
Haven't
take
been in
the-
a circus in years.
I'll show the
I would actually
drawing
vote
and
we
stuff
look at
of the landmine to Sir Marshmallow, and I'll be like, okay, you gotta help us find this Marshmallow, because then we can go to the circus.
Begins nibbling on the drawing.
Then I look up over to Reginald Poluna. He's taking in the information.
Very good,
I
very good.
see. You could even say he's digesting it.
It's just like when he ate the drawing of Dorian and then we found Dorian.
Oh no.
Ah, very interesting. I should put that theory to the test at a later moment.
Anyhow, I mean, we could go to the circus and confirm that there's something there. Or we could go to one of these other 2 points where it would probably be. That are probably, well, if one of them's big, loud shout, I'm putting something somewhere in here with the circus. then I'd assume that also that'd be where they'd put the most guards. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that there's something there. But the other two, they're potentially more unguarded. At least the other one.
I think we should just go somewhere and then we'll see if we find it.
That's a great idea. Let's just head to the plaza and we can see if there are lots of guards somewhere. And if so, we maybe not go that place. We can go to the circus. We can just have a look around.
Yeah.
Let's get out of this depressing basement. Ooh.
Nira looks over you.
No food?
Maybe later.
But, well, let's get filled up before we go.
Are you returning?
And I have a long day.
We will take some food for on the go then.
I don't know if we're returning, but I definitely do plan to make sure that this plan of your mother's can be executed, and if time permits it, well, we might even try to rescue her from prison.
That didn't quite. What did you say, Oren?
I said that we'll at least make the girl's mother's plan possible and try to rescue her from prison if time allows for it.
Kind of gives a stern but small smile and leads you back up to the inn once more. The barkeeper is looking towards you. Did you clean up properly, or?
A little bit.
Well, how do you judge? Good.
Right. Can we expect your return at some point?
Probably yes. You have rooms to sleep as well, if I remember.
Quite so. Head upstairs and.
Yes, I like to reserve three rooms for later tonight. Yes.
I'll hand the keys to Nira. Just approach her and she'll give them to you.
Very well. We are going for a little stroll through town. Don't wait up.
I'll try not to. I'm gonna need a good night's sleep after today. Well, you guys enjoy your little stroll through town and try not to get into some trouble, right? I'm sure those issues will lead right back to me.
Surely not.
Sir? I don't mean to inform you of something you don't already know. You're on a permanent watch list after today. Anything we do or say, it wouldn't matter. You are being watched.
Yeah, I figured as much. With the events taking place and the gotcha moment and the rough beating. Yeah, no. But then again, I don't believe I was ever off their watch list after my little oath incident. But nevertheless, you guys...
Remember, you can use the fact that people are watching you just as effectively as if they aren't. After all, nothing suspicious has to happen, but if it looks suspiciously suspicious, they might just over-dedicate resources to where they are.
Unfortunately, I don't think resources is something they lack of in this city. But I appreciate the thought, I believe. No?
If you can capture the attention of just one important person at the right moment, doesn't matter how many resources you have if you're looking the wrong way.
Right. Marie kind of looks towards you and nods towards Reginald. Take care now. It's going to be some interesting times.
Oh, surely, yes.
So,
Right, let's head to the plaza.
So headed out back on the streets once more, making your ways downtown, walking fast. Are you beelining straight for the plaza where the events are taking place?
If it's on the way, Paluna would. Well, Paluna doesn't know the city well enough, but Paluna would request to Reginald that we walk by one of the other possible sites first, if possible, like if it's on the way, and have a look in that area.
All right. So, which of the directions are you going for first? The western side of where the triangle might join, or the eastern side where the triangle might join?
Which way are we coming from?
You're currently in like the southeastern part of the city, towards the edge of the city wall, where this inn is being.
Then we'll go to the
basically.
eastern side first.
All right. Take
Go a bit up north and then.
I like that. Yeah. Approaching the square from that direction, you feel that you have walked for some time and looking around, and you don't really see any spectacular events taking place. The streets are still crowded, and you still see merchants gathering, moving towards the direction of the plaza, either with the intent of setting up shop in advance, or people just wanting to spectate the area as it's being built and prepared for the events coming in the next few days. Nothing currently stands out, and you approach the edge of where the plaza would begin from the eastern side. It's a completely common living street. There are regular shops, bakeries, general goods vendors, magical shops, some that pertain to the Embervale family, some that pertain to some of the other families you didn't get associated with in the meeting room, but you'd recognize some of the emblems that they had on their clothing, and they're now being reflected on street signs and signs hanging from the edge of stores. There doesn't seem to be guards patrolling actively, aside from what you would usually expect in a larger city, to see like the odd cop car drive by every 5 minutes, if you're in a capital city. But aside from that, it seems fairly common and generic. I think I have an image here that can portray it to some degree. We did talk about last time how my image generation for cities had gone down the drain, but I have tried to remedy. So hopefully this can depict them a little bit. I got this, Mickey. Believe in yourself. Don't believe in yourself. Hate yourself. Okay, hate yourself.
You okay, bro?
The man is trying.
I'm trying. I'm dying. I'm.
You're okay. Take your time.
You're fine.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Making my way. Soon, actually. Wait, next week, no? Or the week after?
I think it was October 1st, no?
What?
Second?
For campaign 4?
October 2nd.
Yeah, 2nd, yeah.
Next week, oh my god.
This is approximately what it looks like. The building didn't quite turn out for what I wanted it to be. I wanted the building to look something like this, but that building clearly turned yellow. So this is what we're working with.
Enough.
We could also work with something like this, but now we have the old... yeah, I mean, that's the kind of castle that I also want, right? But
I mean, that was cool, though. I mean, it's a little weird with the random chandeliers, but...
What?
I mean, that was cool.
I mean, the water angels on this one also aren't weird. They're like slight.
It's fine.
It feels like.
Well, there's supposed to be crystal figurines emerging from the water, but
Close enough.
Close enough, man. If I could use that argument whenever I did my exams, close enough. Yeah, A+. No. So The square in the middle is supposed to be quite a bit bigger, and the fountain is definitely there, and the castle is supposed to be more magnificent. Just the power of imagination. But this is a general depiction of what you're currently moving through. Okay. So, looking around, pretty plain, common streets you're moving about.
Rose will just look around to see if she can spot the device. She doesn't think that it might be hidden. She just looks around, see if it might be out there in the open somewhere.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
An 8.
Okay.
It's not. I can't turn off advantage on this one. For some reason.
So looking about, you see something within one of these white bushes next to a white tree, seeping with arcane energy, and you see some movement in the bush. And as you approach the bush, a cat storms out and rushes past you at full speed.
Oh, you got me! You got me!
But
Get one,
nothing
kitty.
exciting. Mm-hmm. So,
Well, I feel like this could do with a bit of a height advantage. I'm gonna cast Find Familiar.
okay, you're finding a familiar?
I'm finding my familiar.
Mm-hmm,
It's a little owl that pops out. And I'll say to Pluna and Rose, just guard me for a moment, will you? And I'm just going into the familiar and start flying around a bit.
What happens to his body when he does that?
As you conjure the owl, the owl takes off. And before you enter his vision, you hear other people next to you. Oh, that's a brilliant idea for high ground. You have to look and spectate the plaza from up above. Why didn't we think of that? Casting that annoying fly spell every day is such a bother. And you see other people begin to conjure their familiars around you and begin to mimic the same thing.
Oh,
and suddenly, like tens of birds are taking off in various figures. Like,
perfect. Then it's not suspicious at all.
That was fantastic. Paluna is going to take a page out of Rose's book, but instead of looking in the open for it, Paluna is going to look for looking at the houses and buildings nearby and be like, which one would I hide this device in? Specifically looking for any shops or boutiques or housing complexes that would fit sort of the triangle idea, but also be a part of the Embervale sponsored.
All right. Make a perception check for me. Do we even have to ask Paluna to roll a perception check? Is it redundant at this point in time?
Probably not.
Probably not. Looking about, you recognize one of the Emberville family shop signs, which is this golden burning ember rising with a gold coin hanging in the middle of it. That seems to be the only Emberville family business standing out in this time and place. But nothing unusual, nothing eye-catching.
Okay.
So do with that what you want.
Paluna will take out. I assume is the parchment of the plaza really big, or is it like a smaller map?
It's a fairly big map. It's like a half meter wide in height.
Did they get anything less aggressive than that, or?
No, that is what they had to make their plan out of.
In that case, while Reginald is in his owl, Paluna will just take a moment to make a rough sketch of the plaza on a separate piece of paper and mark down the point of this shop.
lining it up, it kind of fits into a triangle. It's a bit wonky, but it kind of fits. It is hard to exactly pinpoint on the map, but your estimations are quite accurate with your navigation skills.
Paloon is probably going to spend some time realistically doing that. So,
All right,
back to Old Man.
back to Old Man.
Yes.
Oh,
I will fly around the rooftops, like seeing if there's anything like on top of the buildings, or just go around in like 100-foot circle around me. Just really taking my time, flying like over each building, seeing if there's anything.
So make a perception check using the owl's perception, which I think is actually coming into your advantage.
It's probably better than mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
also
see.
pretty okay perception.
Familiar has +3 to perception. Holy moly!
Isn't that just your proficiency bonus?
Is he proficient in perception?
I'm not. I have a 0 in
right.
perception. So,
Oh shit, okay.
11.
11.
See? That's better.
Looking about, you just see rooftop, balcony with a flower pot on it, rooftop, some lady who is half dressed hanging up clothes, half dressed, man just taking a stroll on his balcony, rooftop, cat on a rooftop, nothing that stands out.
I'll fly a bit closer to the lady hanging up the clothes for a bit, you know. Just perch on the balcony railing a bit.
The woman kind of looks over. Why, you're a cozy one. Huh. And then she kind of notices the glaze that familiar pet eyes have over them from being, no. She finds a broom.
I'll just fly up quickly, like just quickly get away.
I'm just gonna see if she can land an attack with a broom. What's the AC of an owl?
Oh my god.
12.
Well, it takes
Owl's
1
getting-
damage.
Oh.
What was
The owl is gone. Oh no, 1. Oh, he has 2 hit points. Okay.
He has 2 hit points. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of feathers scatters as she hits. Fucking wizards.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's the last thing you hear as a fighter.
I'll pop out of the owl's eyes and make it return to me, and I'll say, didn't find anything interesting.
Didn't see anything.
Just a lady with a broom.
Lady. Like a witch.
Let's
Sure, yes.
Not get no. Do not put this idea in her head.
Did you also see a cat?
A cat? Maybe?
Really? Was it black?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Have you found anything looking around here?
I was just holding your hand while you were up in the air. You said
Ah.
to watch you.
That's very kind of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for holding my hand.
You're welcome.
Pluna, have you found anything interesting here?
Well, just the shop, and Paloon claps a finger back at like a shop over at the corner under the Emperor Lane that seems suspiciously well placed.
Oh, a family shop. Well, we should enter, probably, you know. Maybe the device is inside. Come.
Wait, Reginald. You want to go look for something suspicious in a shop. If it doesn't have said suspicious thing, no harm, no foul. If it does, you'll tip everyone off.
Maybe I should stay outside and the two of you go inside then.
Yeah, let's pretend that we're just
No.
shopping.
They don't know you.
I just have a feeling that Rose is
Oh, you'll be able
innocent.
to.
Huh?
It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Rose, let's go. Let's go shopping in here.
Okay.
Yes, I'll wait outside here.
So you approach the store, and already looking through the window, you can see the lavishness of the store, with everything being neatly situated in the window with a price tag hanging from it, from wands to magically enchanted items of bells, scarves, even chairs that are slightly hovering in the air. Many arcane instruments that are just put for the display in the window with little, at some point, very costly price tags. And as you enter, a small bell rings above you, clink, 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 clink. And from behind the counter, a elven figure kind of emerges from a chair. Welcome to the Emberville establishment. How will we help you in these fine times? Anything as a wedding gift, a souvenir? How may we help you?
Well, Rose over here does want to look really pretty for the upcoming ceremony, as everybody will be watching the spectacle.
Yes.
Right, Rose?
Yes.
So, I was thinking maybe you'd have something of a suitable magical quality and make. For
Right.
dear Rose here.
Are we talking a full transformation, or are we talking something that enhances others' perception of you, or are we talking something that allows you to persuade others? What direction are we going? Are we charming, alluring? Are we full transformation?
Something that lets us see really well, so we can really catch the best part of our ceremony. Well, not our ceremony, but this ceremony.
Are you trying to blend in or entirely vanish in the crowd?
I want everyone to see me in my beautiful dress.
Oh my god. Someone as colorful as you. We only kind of deal in light blue at the moment. Or sharp red.
Or red?
What
do you see? What goes with my eyes or my hair? Yeah, show us. I need to try all the colors.
I have a dress that is light blue, and it kind of shines in the sunlight, and there's a light spell included in it that really lifts the lighting around you. It's beautiful. And we also have just a skirt, the red shimmering skirt. It doesn't quite attract as much attention, but it kind of has this wavy feature with it that it makes it appear as if there's 3, 4, 5 folds in every fold. It is marvelous. I'll go get them in the storage department and in storage. Be right back. And he kind of leaves the counter.
And Puluna will follow him stealthily.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Like, he won't follow him all the way to the storage, but he'll try and get a look where he goes, peek in a little, see what's back there, and just follow kind of nondescriptly. Maybe not his best work.
He follows through a fairly small doorway where he kind of has to bow down a little bit to fit through the door frame, and vanishes into what can only be described as a neatly, tightly packed storage room with 5 shelves and a ladder leading up. It is deceptively big on the inside. It's kind of like walking into the Harry Potter wand store, where you enter this small sideways store, but the moment you look up, you just see shelves upon shelves upon shelves with boxes with inventory in them. And he immediately grabs a ladder and rolls it over to the right area of the storage and begins walking up the ladder, picking out a box, and then moves the ladder over to another place and picks out a second box. And then he turns around.
Need help with carrying any of that?
Oh my! You startled me. This area is off limits for customers. I'm sorry if I didn't clarify that.
I'm so sorry.
No, sure.
Offer still stands.
Yeah, I manage. Thank you, though. And he kind of steps in front of you and gestures that he wants to move beyond you and back into the store.
Puluna will follow him. And
is that awkward?
He's escorting me back into the store proper with the items.
Mm-hmm. It's like that awkward moment where we're both standing in this narrow doorway. You kind of have to bow. He has to bend over to get through, and you are kind of just standing there, your normal height. Right. Thank you. I think. Goes back to the counter. Now, Miss
Rose.
Miss Rose. Is it something you want to try on here, or is it something you just want to have it packed up and brought with you right away?
Try it on.
You want to try it out? The blue one or the red skirt?
Paluna is going to telepathically whisper to Rose, keep him distracted by trying on all the dresses properly with them.
I think I need to try both of them on. I need to know what looks best.
At the same time?
No.
One
at a time.
No. Sorry. Seemed a bit odd. Right. Yeah. Shall we? I have a dressing room right over here, and the store is quite small, but the moment you take a step towards the dressing room, and it's as if you have to take 10 steps just to make that one step distance. I don't want to intrude on your privacy. I'll just go through the curtains and have yourself a reflection in the mirror and let me know if I can assist with anything else.
But
I'll be right at the counter if you should need me.
Paluna again telepathically to Rose says, make him help you with the back pieces. Getting the back right, so he can't leave.
I don't mean to be rude, but I kind of need help zipping up or buttoning up my dress on the back because, I can't do that myself.
Oh. Right. Right. But right. You let me know when you need that help. I'll be standing right out here waiting.
Okay, but I was thinking,
in
the meantime, while I put on the red skirt, could you go find a matching top? Because I can't just wear a skirt and no top at a wedding. That would be crazy.
Sure.
Don't you think?
Right. I'll go back into the storage and find a top.
Yes.
It's kind of confused at the moment, but kind of makes sense. But still, he assumed you would have your own clothing to match the skirt. Right. Well,
I'm currently wearing a dress, so if I was to put on a skirt, then I wouldn't really have a top.
Right. He leaves again and goes back into the storage. Is there anything? And he's shouting from the back. Is there anything particular that you're looking for? And as this conversation goes on, Paluna, what you're attempting to do?
I am letting these people be fully distracted with each other and taking my sweet fucking time delving into the storeroom. Like this, if he goes over to next time he goes over to Rose, Paluna will silently whisper into that storeroom and spend some time looking around. And if he starts hearing that Rose is about to send him back for something new, he'll exit again.
All right. So make a stealth check for me.
Yeah. Do I get any advantage for this meticulous preparation?
Absolutely not.
Oh my god. What?
The cutting out. As you
Why am I rolling fives?
As he's walking past you over to the dressing room again, the moment you take your first step through the doorway once more, you hear him, hey, excuse me, you're setting off my alarm. Could you step away from the doorway, please? I think you might
When am I supposed to go get the top? Oh,
no,
sure.
I'm doing that. Can I have you wait over at the door, please? I have my...
With the alarm set off and my head fully in it, can I make a scan to see if I can see where, if there's any unlabeled boxes or anything that doesn't fit in that could contain this mine, the thing?
Sure, make a perception check. Okay, then that's a roll.
Damn.
Quickly glancing through, pretending that you're looking for this supposed alarm you set off, did I hit some bell or something? You manage to catch a glance through the storage room, and everything seems to be neatly packed in the same kind of box. There doesn't seem to be anything that stands out. If you could,
Poluna goes back out.
So a quick back and forth between the store manager and Ambrose. Anything you would like to buy after trying? We can pack it up, or you can wear it as you are right now.
How much?
It's 250 for those with magical effects, and about 50 for the regular ones if you just want something plain. The top doesn't have any magical on it, but the skirt and the dress has.
Well, can I get it, the skirt and the top for 40 gold?
He kind of looks at you stumped. If I could politely ask you to leave. This is not a charity.
But I thought I would have the Embervale discounts considering my best friend is in Embervale.
And who might that be?
Lord Reginald.
Are you saying that you're friends with my useless brother? Get out. That should cost you double.
Wait.
He kind of begins pushing you. Like,
you're Reginald's brother? But I met his brother. I met two of his brothers.
Don't remind me. It's insulting.
Dorian and that really rude one. He was kind of like you. But should you really be treating your customers this way?
It's the moment he kind of ushers you towards the door, he kind of lightly tucks in the dress you're currently trying, and it almost slides off you. But the moment it slides off, you have your regular clothing on, as if something magical displaced the clothing you had on and the one he pulled on. If you would be so kind and leave, and elf,
And what?
You elf boy. Do you have any purpose here, or would you be so kind to bring your daughter with you?
A lot of assumptions in that one. But I was honest in saying that she would like nice and something for this wedding, but I suppose that she talked too much again. It's kind of innocent, you know.
It is quite literally not my problem. Off with you.
How much did it cost? Never told.
On the way out the store with Bruna, I'll just tell him like, oh, it was like several hundreds of thousands of gold. I just asked for a discount and he said nope, and then he got really angry at me.
Fair enough. Some shopkeepers don't know the value of their stuff, Poluna says as he walks out.
The moment you exit the shop, the door closes by itself with a light slam.
Well,
nothing. Luna will telepathically say to the other, do nothing.
You cut out there.
Poluna will politely and telepathically say to nothing in there, like both of you.
Well, let's
I walk over to Reginald and tell him that we met another one of your brothers.
Oh.
He was really mean. Not like you.
Yes, that is a common theme in my family, I'm afraid. Well, let's head on, yeah?
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything in this particular area either. I'm sure we find a device somewhere else. Let's head to the plaza. I'll start heading towards the main plaza.
All right. I think I found a suitable replacement picture. There is just one detail that bothers me, but that's going to be your problem, not mine. I might have spent like the last 3 days training an AI, okay? But it's fucking hard.
Oh, that looks nice.
Oh,
but
that looks good.
There
we go. That should depict. But why did it add another castle in the background? I don't know.
Even.
Yeah.
It's like 2 of
it All the AIs are just fed on Anor Londo.
That's
I swear to
Reginald's
God.
castle. That's Dorian's castle. That's his brother's castle.
Guys, the troubles I have had working with AI is too abundant to go into elaborate detail. But I am glad the tool exists. I just wish it was a better tool. It's like getting a power drill, but the engine only works at 10%, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just pretend that there's one castle.
Thank you. The power of being high. But, yeah.
Are you high?
But then I got high.
Mickey is
Anyway.
just fucking drugged up being a DM over here. High on life.
So where do we look for the next thing?
Well, let's look at the most obvious place here, and I'll head over to the fountain.
As you head over to the fountain, other people seem to be gathered around it, and they're just throwing in coins, and you hear them like loudly saying, "I pray for good health for the upcoming Lord and the Lady." And people are also throwing in a prayer for Lord Erdamus. Oh, you are dearly missed.
Rose will look at this and she'll start picking up coins. Wow!
Hey, no, leave that. Leave that.
What?
That's
I look
not
over
for
whoever
you.
said that. Oh, then who is it for?
Oh, Rose, that's... We don't do that here.
Is this your daughter? Sir, please take care of her. She's being awfully rude to our customs.
Yes, she's not the customs.
What do you mean?
She's not used to these kind of things. She's not from around here. Please excuse my friend.
Kids, what can you do? Anyway, are you here to say a prayer too for the Lord and Lady?
Oh, I've already said many. Just this one is for myself.
That is good.
Grab a coin and I'll say a silent prayer to Tyr. In my mind, I'll speak. Tyr, if you are listening, I haven't asked for much in my life, from you at least. I feel like you set me on this path, but I'm a bit lost and could use some guidance. Please send help. Toss a coin into the fountain.
Make a religion check for me.
A religion.
Religion.
Dude, can I roll anything above a 4 or a 5? These rolls are so awful.
Tell me about it. Wait, no, never mind, actually don't.
Well,
you throw the coin, and as the coin hit the water, it doesn't go bloop. It just goes tch, and you see it floating on top of the water. The woman who spoke with you about Rose is looking at the coin. Well, that's unusual. We do appreciate if you use actual valuables and not like wooden coins. We do this out of honor, showing that values have less value than hope and faith.
Yeah, it's a perfectly good gold coin. I threw in there. There must be something in the water that's holding it up.
Hold on. Paluna takes out a gold coin and like flicks it at it to make it make.
Okay, make a dexterity attack roll trying to hit the other coin. I don't know if you're proficient in throwing coins.
Proficient in coins.
I mean, he has been flipping coins his entire campaign.
Proficient in, like, Paluna's proficient at projectiles in general.
When people have the tavern brawler feed.
This is true.
I have that feat.
Let us see, what
For
are
some
my
reason.
proficiencies? Simple weapons, sword, short bows, long bows, martial weapons, rapier.
Are you really looking up
Elven
if you're proficient?
accuracy.
Oh my god.
Actually, here's what I'll do. I will use steady aim.
You use steady aim to give yourself
There you go.
advantage. Nice.
And then we just say dex, not plus proficiency.
Yeah, just thanks.
Okay, so triple advantage coming up.
Somehow your first roll was still the highest.
Because, it's a dex attack.
So you describe how you fling this coin. Do you flick it, or do you throw it like a frisbee? How do you yeet this coin at the other coin?
Paluna just reaches down in his pouch of coins, and you would roll a poker chip between his fingers, and then just shoots it off with his thumb, while pressing the coin at the front of his index, with his thumb just projectiling it off. Just hitting that other coin right on top and making that noise you get when metal strikes metal.
The moment it strikes, both coins bloop, 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 sinks to the bottom of the fountain. Oh, that's an oddity. Right. I've never seen a coin float before, but I guess something might have. Are you one of them wizards? Did you fool me with your little mage hands holding it up? That's a good one. I haven't seen that one before, but
Yes, that you caught me.
What is it
Party
with
tricks.
and answering prayers? Paluna will whisper.
Oh, you didn't hear me say a prayer? Unless you can hear what I'm saying in my mind.
Paluna's also done this shtick of back at Joachim's Rest, right? Where multiple times time has passed there, so it's what is it with fountains and this kind of
Did I manage to sneak away any coins before I got stopped by the lady and Reginald?
make a sleight of hand for me just to see if you succeeded.
Well,
It's not much sleight of hand in terms that you're trying to steal them. It's more so the obscuring of the water surface with you aiming for the coin in the water is slightly offset. So you're and you manage to pluck 2 gold coins from the fountain.
yo. 48 gold.
Oh my god, you're so poor. No, Rose, if you need some money, you can just ask me, okay?
Why don't you think any money?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you have? How much do you need? What do you need it for?
I don't need anything right now, because you already got me that present, I just thought they were handing out coins here.
Ah, yes. It's more like making a wish and, trying to wish upon good fortune for yourself or others. And then throwing in a coin in the fountain. You should try it with those coins you picked up.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yes.
Okay.
So close your eyes.
You can have some coins of mine. I'll just give her 5 gold.
I'll oh, thank you. What's
Yeah, you should put those back and then use the ones I gave you. Otherwise it won't work.
Okay. I'll take the 2 that I took from the fountain, and I'll one at a time throw them back in while closing my eyes, and first wishing for good fortune, and then wishing that we find what we need to find, so we can go to the circus.
Go ahead and make a religion check for me. Throwing in the coins. Ploop, ploop. Both just sink to the bottom.
It's surprising. With all the modifiers, that's surprisingly consistent.
Yeah.
Oh, the average. 12.
So you and your daughter, I hope you have a blessed time during these events. It's surely not a moment to miss out on. I hope you have a pleasant stay in the city and enjoy the festivities.
Yes, same for you. Same for you.
Much appreciated.
Goodbye.
So, anything else while you're at the fountain?
Well, is there anything suspicious about this fountain?
Make an investigation check.
Right. 25. God,
Looking
Golda.
Bound. You don't see anything unusual about the statues, and you follow the edge of the fountain all the way around, looking for any loose bricks or tiles along it, but it's a fairly sturdy marble structure all the way around. And then you look in the center of the fountain, in between all the four angels. Under the water, there seems to be some round spherical object. And it's lightly refracted by all the light bouncing between all the crystalline angels. It's hard to get a notice of, but with a very insightful stare, you catch a glimpse of it.
I'll whisper to my party members. I think I found it right there in the middle.
I'll look where he's pointing.
Oh. Nicely
See
done.
it?
Now that you're pointing it out.
It looks like the painting, yeah.
Yes. What should we do?
We must destroy it. Do you want me to cast a fireball?
Wait, guys. No.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Why don't we just leave here for now and go to the circus and talk about it and all the noise there while we enjoy the circus?
I was kind of hoping to study it a bit, learn how it works.
Paluna will sort of like drag Reginald and Rose slowly away from it and toward while having the conversation. What do we say that we wait for an opportune moment and then I, with a very light fingered touch, get it out of there?
Sure, I could cause a distraction, or Rose could, perhaps.
Yeah.
Let's go look for the other one first, though. This one's it's the middle of the day, right? There's a lot of
quite a few people about, looking at all the stalls currently being set out in this fairly large plaza area. And in the far distance, you see circus wagons being pulled back and forth and tents slowly being raised. And you see the main tent is currently not raised yet. It is currently still collapsed with all this cloth and rods and so on and so forth being displayed on the ground before they properly raise it up in unison.
Okay, but before we go, we should probably mark like where this is so we don't forget. And she'll pull out her journal and she'll like quickly draw like a little castle and try to draw a water fountain, and then she'll just mark a red X on it. I got it, guys. I'll remember.
Paluna takes out some sketch, marks an X over the water fountain made and puts it away.
Okay.
Also, while he's at it, he marks what's it called with a negative sign, the store. Like there's nothing there.
Angry face. All right. Where are you off to now?
The circus!
To the circus.
To the circus.
I always knew I would die at a circus.
Hey, look, it's Mickey. Oh wait, it's just the clowns. Don't worry.
No, it's Mickey. Walking through the plaza, this busy place, people are setting up food stalls already that people are taking advantage of, and the smell of fresh bakery and fish, but like in a fresh way, not in the stinky, nasty way, is kind of permeating throughout the plaza as you walk past all the vendors, headed towards the far end, where all the circus tents are currently being prepared and slowly raised one by one, and all the cars. And looking through some of the bars into the cars, you see various animals just currently napping during this midday time.
Oh, they're
All
so
the workers
cute.
seem busy. So, what is your intent and plan, having approached the currently under construction circus?
We should be friends with all the animals. Can we say hi to them?
Sure, yes, of course. Let's go.
I'll look around for any animal that may not be asleep, because I don't want to wake them up.
You want to walk away from all the animals that are not asleep?
I want to look for an animal to see if, I look at the animals and see if any of them are not asleep. See if anyone is awake.
The only animal that seems to be awake at this time is a massive brown bear. There's currently being hand-fed by one of the caretakers, who seems to be throwing fish for the bars into it. Kind of just standing there muttering to himself.
I'll walk up to the guy who was muttering to himself. What's wrong? What's the problem?
Wow, you look exotic.
Huh?
Are you part of the circus? I haven't seen you around here before. Are you?
I don't know what that means, but I'd love to be part of the circus.
As you get a closer look, he seems to be fairly young. He has a few pimples on his face and like brown curly hair.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you're recruiting. I don't know. You should probably take care of the manager, but he's kind of busy right now dealing with all those guards from the city, trying to control how we manage our circus. So sorry to interrupt you.
You're giving food to the big bear? That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to try? It's very like you just got.
He dips down into his bucket and pulls out like a half-rotten fish.
You just take the fish and you throw it through the bars into the bear. It's Misha. You just gotta say Misha, and then throw the fish through the bars.
Misha? Okay. I'll pick up a half-rotten fish and I will use prestidigitation to make it taste like fresh fish, super fresh, like it's right out the oven. And then I'll say Mishi, and then I'll throw her the fish.
Throw it through the bar. Well, go ahead and make a dexterity check for me. Well, no, you have Time Brawler, so you're technically doing an improvised weapon throw right now. So go ahead. And...
Oh God!
Wait, I'm not throwing it at her. I'm like tossing her a piece of food. I'm not like.
You kill the bear with the fish.
I'm not attacking her.
Just do a dexterity. Just do a dexterity check for me to see if you can aim it through the bars.
Okay.
The bear is kind of getting ready, and as it gets up, like the entire figure of the bear barely fits into the cage, but is rocking the cage back and forth whenever it's moving. It is a massive unit. It's heavy as fuck. Easily enough, you manage to throw the fish through the bars and don't make a fool out of yourself in front of this caretaker. The bear catches the fish with his mouth and then begins using his paws to like... that was pretty cool. Misha has been with us for some time and is one of our proudest attractions.
Beautiful.
What can I help you with again?
You said something about your circus director being
where did you come from, sir? Sorry, I didn't see you.
Are you? Sorry, I was here with Rose.
Okay. You heard that? You don't look alike.
Rose kind of blushes, like no. But I wanted to see the circus because I am so excited to go to the circus and the animals. I love animals. they're my friends, and I just wanted to look around, you know. And you said something about the guards being here and telling you how to run your circus, even though they don't know how to run a circus, right?
No, they have no idea, but they're so strict with everything as the whole wedding thing. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Like what kind of things are they saying? Like they're saying stupid rules?
There's this thing like how we should raise our tents and like we should keep the animals caged until we can. Like normally our animals are let out the moment we reach our destination because they're friendly creatures. They really like just walking about and like they don't hurt anyone unless you tell them to. But the guards and the security they call it, and they're like ransacking all our belongings to make sure that we don't bring in anything harmful. So
that's crazy. And poor animals have to stay in the cage for a longer time. It's not very nice.
Yeah, no, and it's apparently gonna be a few days more before this whole wedding thing begins. So,
yes, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I look over to Balloon and Reginald. What do you guys think?
Well, this must be quite exciting for you to, be at such a event with the circus.
Yeah, and he said that he thought maybe I was a part of the circus. What would I do at the circus? Like, can I get a job here?
I wouldn't recommend it. They'd want to show you off like some kind of prized collection for everyone. I think adventuring would suit you better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop adventuring. I am here to be a hero after all. But it is cool, like the thought of being at a circus is pretty cool with all the animals. But anyway, we are kind of just looking around because we heard that some bad guys might be like sneaking around and doing shady things. So maybe you have heard something?
Yes, have you seen anything suspicious? You must have built this circus up quite a few times. Anything that's different than normal?
Well, the city guards. We usually get invited into cities when there are large events, and this is the first city where they are so strict about everything we bring in and want to inspect everything we have. So it's a bit.
Is there any place that they set up themselves, or that they said like, oh, you're not allowed to go here?
They have a tent right outside the plaza where they operate from, where the circus manager have to go often to go and detail the plans of what we're doing.
Yes.
So that's the only place I'm familiar with. But I'm usually just kept. I don't know what's going on there as I have to center care of the animals all the time.
Can you point to which tent that is? Because I want to see it.
And he kind of leads over and points beyond all the people currently working, right out of the square, and I think that he goes to the right after that, and then there's this like supposedly a tent with people at it. It has the I think it has the banner of the city on it or something.
Oh, okay. Cool, thank you.
Come by when we have the circus up and see the attractions.
Oh, absolutely! I can't wait.
I'll make so yeah, sometimes they let some of the people from the spectator stands get to ride some of the bears and other animals.
Oh my god, that's so exciting!
So, when do you think the circus tents are going to be fully set up?
I mean, the wedding is what, in like 5, 6 some days. We aim for about 3 days time to have it up and running, but we won't start the events till the evening before and then the evening after. So come by either of those 2 days and we'll celebrate.
Okay. I walk away.
Sounds like a good plan. let's go see the tent, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Walking through. Anything you want to do on the way? As I rudely interrupt you.
What do these city guards look like?
The city guards resemble very much the normal Tyr attire, the same that the guards at the city wall had, and somewhat in a lesser armed way the Tyr Crusaders you have met at the breakpoint. Is this casual silver-looking armor with the emblem of Tyr Sanctum, the scaled weight on the shoulders, but nothing extreme and extraordinary.
I will cast Disguise Self on myself and make myself look like one of the city guards. Not out in the open, but I'll just go quickly behind like one of the tents, and then
you just do a
do
beepy
that.
bobbly boop. All
yeah,
right.
come back out.
Are you also maintaining your regional face?
Sure.
All right. So your armor turns into that of the Tyr Sanctum's city guards, as you still retain your old man face. Noted.
Just let me have a look, and I'll head towards the tent and just try to walk in. You know.
Outside the tent,
follow along, but I was about to say I'll follow along, but like find a secluded spot on the outside where I can on what's going on the inside with my.
All right. And what about Rose?
Are we at the?
How are you approaching the situation as you are slowly approaching this fairly small tent where there seems to be some person taking notes of things outside the tent, and another guard standing next to him at the other opening leading into the tent?
I'll just walk up.
You just walk. All right. Approaching, the guy taking notes for a brief moment looks up and sees Reginald adorning the city guard attire, and yeah, you're the new shift, I assume.
Yes, you are relieved.
You're a bit early, but just
keen on doing my job.
I've been up all fucking night taking notes of all these maniacal things coming in from the circus. Who the fuck brings 45 torches with them for juggling?
What is that even?
I don't even know. Well, the task is yours.
Anything I should be careful of? No?
Well,
any tips?
I mean, I assume you've been briefed about things, so just the
To be honest, mate, I was a bit hungover, so if you could, just give me a quick rundown of things that were said.
Make a deception check for me.
God damn it.
You need to stop doing this.
No.
Hungover? Right. I thought the captain didn't allow us to drink while on guard duty, but...
Oh, like you haven't done anything like that while you weren't supposed to?
Shh. That's my plan after this fucking night shift anyway.
Let's just keep it between us,
Yeah.
It's fine, I'll figure it out. You go enjoy your time off.
Thank you. And he hands you what looks like a clipboard with pen and whatever parchment on it that details the cargo list of the circus. And the other guard is standing there, is like leaning up against their halberd, and he's just slightly nodding off.
I'll take the clipboard and take a quick look at it. See if anything interesting is on there.
Going through the nose of the clipboard, you see what you would
clipboard?
Yeah. You go over the cliff. As you go through the parchment notes of the cargo list, you see what you would expect seeing from cargo listings of various foods, hay, tent poles, nails, all the kind of outfits and attires. Nothing that seems to stand out on the cargo list.
Alright. I'll take a look inside the tent as well.
Inside the tent is a very small confined area with a makeshift carpet and a table set up with a chair. And behind the chair, there is a coffer of some kind with a golden lace metal forming the symbol of Tyr on the top of the lid.
Is there anyone inside the tent at the moment?
It seems to be empty.
Okay, I'll just take a quick look at the coffer and see if I can open it.
As you inspect the coffer closer, you see it has a lockpick on it, or a lock on it. That seems to be locked at the moment.
I'll go back out and see if I can look at Pluna and like beckon him over.
Are you stealthing at the moment, Paluna?
No, he's just loitering about to the side of the tent, looking really interested.
Right.
But looking really interested, not really being interested. He's just trying to eat grub.
You're not the only one. There are plenty of citizens around, like taking in the view of these weird-looking crates being brought over to be noted down for listings and cargo and all that. It is the circus. It's not here very often, especially not a religious city like this. You see Reginald poking his head out from the tent, looking about.
I'll just beckon him with my arm, like, get over here, come on.
Pluna will use his newfound telepathic power to say, "You're a guard, you can command me right now." It'll look less strange if you say, "You, get in here."
You there! What are you doing? Get over here! Stop loitering around.
One of the other nodding off guy kind of wakes up when that is being shouted. What's happening?
Hello.
Salutes walks over and like, "Yes, sir. You wanted me here."
What? Oh, you've new. Citizen, keep a distance away from the guard's tent. Only approved people are allowed to enter, and
Yes, approved.
You
were sleeping on the job. Do you want me to tell the commander?
I thought the captain was leading us.
I am in direct contact with Lord Commander Morgan. So, unless you want me to tell him of your, failure here, of sleeping on the job, you best do as I say.
Make an intimidation check for me.
You will never learn this, by the way. 8.
Can I intervene?
How do you want to intervene?
Okay, I kind of want to walk up to the guard that the Reginald's talking to, and I want to first of all use prestidigitation to have some faint lullaby violin music start playing in the background, and then I'll go up to him and be like, "Shh, I know you're very tired. Maybe you just need a little break. Why don't you go take a nap?"
As you approach him, at first he's very confused. Commander Morgan has nothing to do with our stationing here. The captain say, hi, miss. Where the fuck is that music coming from?
Well, the second he's distracted,
Been a long day.
as he turns his head, he's just Pluna's just gonna walk in, stealthily.
No, but Miss, Miss, stay away from the guard tent. There's already way too many people close by, and I.
Listen, I'm not gonna tell anyone, but why don't you just go take a little nap? It's been such a long and exhausting day, hasn't it?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no, the charisma class.
I've been up all night. I need a nap.
Yeah.
They push us way too hard in these prepping times for the wedding.
I'm sure no one will notice if you just take a little nap.
He kind of looks over towards Reginald.
He won't.
Are you gonna... Please don't tell Morgan. I need to sleep.
Fine. Just go sleep already.
Thank you.
He's going to sleep right there on the spot. What's going on?
He's like looking for something to sit on, and he looks over at the crates that has been rolling from the circus, and he just walks over, puts down his halberd, and drags the crate across the ground. Puts it up against the tent. I'm just gonna have a little nap.
I see, Rose. Well done.
Sometimes people get just a little grumpy when they don't get a nap, you know?
Yes, I should probably take my afternoon nap soon as well. Well, thank you for saving me. I was really botching it there.
Anytime.
You really need to
Luna,
stop
look
lying
at
to
that
people.
chest.
You suck at lying. I
Wait,
suck
what
at
did you
lying.
say?
Yes, I know. Go in the tent, Rose. Go.
I go into the tent.
I follow. We're all in the tent.
Wait,
You're
you're
all in
already
the
enough.
Mm.
No, I'm staying outside, but I'll just poke my head in and I'll say, look at that chest. Try to open it. I'll keep guard. So.
Paluna goes over to the chest and tries to open it.
As you try to open it, you notice a lock on it that prevents you from opening the lid.
Thieves' tools time.
All right.
Yeah, and I mean, Paluna is going to attempt to pick the lock.
Go ahead and attempt to pick the lock.
And it is
Dex plus proficiency and expertise. All the good stuff.
Did I just type that instead? Yeah.
Wait, what did you type?
I typed my rolls because, like I said, on laptop.
I mean, that's pretty high.
With your T's toolkit, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell?
And the lock springs open. No issue.
Paluna opens the chest.
As you open the chest, nothing happens. And within the chest, you see a very familiar shape that has been detailed on paper before, and next to it, a small pouch.
Paluna looks in the pouch.
Seems to be a bunch of gold coins.
Stashes.
Alright. You stash about
Stashes the
250
thing
gold coins.
away. Not the gold coins, just the thing.
Okay.
The mice?
Closes the chest, locks it up.
You leave the coins behind?
There's a chance. Paluna doesn't really need money right now.
Well,
There's a chance that's even more than necessary. So terrible.
and I have taken it while, like, he opened the chest and he was looking in. Rose was standing behind him, looking over his shoulder. And then I'll yoink the pouch of money if he's not gonna do it.
Let's make a perception check to see if you see it, because you didn't actively like look over the coffer with him as he picklocked it.
Okay, fair enough.
With a 15, I would say that you definitely heard the clang of gold as Paluna looked through the pouch. So, are you
You know
attempting
what?
to snag
No.
it out of Paluna's hands or
No, I
persuade him? No.
Does Paluna see Rose reaching for it?
I won't reach for it.
Alright, so you lock up the chest again. You are now in possession of one arcane device.
Poke my head out and telepathically say to Reginald, "Got the thing."
What was the way of putting your head down then?
Just pretend that, like, well, you know how you can like open a tent slightly without being seen too much.
Sure.
It's like a trench coat. I got the thing.
It just makes it creepier. Like, he pokes his head out, but his mouth isn't moving.
It doesn't say anything. It's like, just looks at me like,
I got the thing.
And you just hear, "I got the thing."
Hey kids, you want some candy?
So he didn't at all
And
need
not
to
even
move his
like-
head out. He just did it for dramatic purposes.
And you don't even hear me say it in my normal voice. No, it's but in like telepathy.
Telepathically whispering, I got the thing while poking your head out.
Not ominous at all.
So necessary, I love it.
Reginald, while you're standing out there, you notice a small queue is starting to happening before the tent of people who have brought things over from the circus, waiting for it to be registered. Some are standing there with like bags or something, and others are standing there with small crates of inventory. Can we register the cargo or?
No.
Oh.
Please come back in like 10 minutes. Yes? Quite busy at the moment.
Oh, okay, that's awfully specific, but okay.
Yes, off you go.
But I'm... No.
I said, please come back in 10 minutes.
But this is heavy.
Does it look like I care?
Make an intimidation check again. Let's see how intimidating Reginald can be.
He clearly has never worked a day in his life before.
Clearly not.
He's like slowly bending over as if he wants to place it down. He's like looking up at you. Okay. Turns around.
Or you just leave it here and come back in 10 minutes. I don't care.
Thank you. God. The three people leave the thing behind and go back to the circus.
I'll just poke my head inside it and say, we have to leave now.
Okay, let's go.
All right. No. Let's go. You lead the way.
Right.
So you'll just walk casually away from the tent.
Yes. Yes, literally that. Yes.
Stood outside sleeping.
Yes. And as I'm walking away, there's like this little group of people. I walk like in between them and like dropped like the disguise, like.
So the
you know, like one of those
kind of thing.
Jason Bourne movies, where it's like he's walking, and then he's like behind some people, and then he's gone. Like that's it.
So you're walking off into the streets, and then a horse-drawn wagon moves in front of the camera.
Yes,
then...
exactly. And then the fucking disguise is gone. It's just me again.
Which is weird because you did decide to keep your own face, so people seeing from the other direction just sees you lose your armor and just have your normal attire on afterwards.
Yeah, just keep walking, not looking back.
This is like a wizardry capital city. People have seen magic happen before. They're not confused about it. They're just confused about the Chura Sanctum armor to... could just be someone who is off duty now. Who knows?
Let's not just worry about it too much.
That's not our problem.
Yep.
All right. So Paluna has stashed the arcane device that they presume to be the thing in question. Where are you headed off to now? You have one. You know where one is, and one is still unknown.
Well, let's go find a bit of a quiet spot. I have a theory you could maybe use, yeah. And I also need to inspect this device.
Okay.
How far away is the inn that we were?
It's about half an hour's walk.
That's a bit much. Let's find a quiet alley or something.
Per se, there isn't like a quiet alley. There are streets that are less traveled, but there are no like. This is not per se a city filled with criminal activity. They do not exactly have these moments of opportunity where noble can be caught off guard. Most places are wide, both to allow for traffic, to allow for army patrols, and to allow for people to be seen visibly for their own safety.
What time of day is it?
It is closing in on like the later part of midday.
Can Paluna use his survival skills and his long experience in cities to sort of pick out a place that would be good for this kind of stuff?
Sure. Try and make a survival check. So, looking through some of the fairly well-traveled streets, there are segments. In Roskilde on the main street, there's like bench, tree, open plaza, tree, bench, tree, bush. There are these segments where you have slight cover from the main traffic, because of foliage or bench work, but nothing that entirely hides your presence from the public.
If you want to hire around these plots, you need to go to the inn, Reginald.
Yes, let's just go. It's fine. We have time. Let's go to the inn. We'll have some privacy there.
All right. Anything you want to do on the way? Small talk, or do we just fast forward to the inn?
Kind of scuff mic over here, so no thank you.
All right.
I don't need to have some small.
I can still see the drawing on you did on the end. Is that just me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. That's a penis. No.
What?
Huh? I can't grab it. I can't grab the penis. Help. Where did I draw it? Oh, that's
Nanny,
drew on the wrong layer. There we go.
that's what he said?
Why is there a small blue dot? Shit. Wait, is that on the painting? No, that's you guys. Oh my god, I'm being trolled. Stop.
No, that is
No,
literally
that's
you.
you.
There's also a
It's your
purple dot
color.
now.
Yeah, that's Paluna.
Oh.
No, that's me.
Wait, what layer did I paint that on? I literally can't move it. Oh no.
The gaslighting
Oh, well,
problem.
just
yellow
That's
dot.
the
atmosphere
gun.
lighting, okay? Some little evening moonlight.
So I can delete that, but I.
Why are you putting blue dots? Come on, stop.
No, I can't grab
God,
the
no!
penis.
No!
Oh my god.
Wait. I can't move it.
Which is the problem?
Dude, just leave it. It's fine.
Help!
Listen, as we enter this little inn, Rose is gonna use minor illusion to create a blue dot near the bar area that kind of like sparkles.
Thank you for the blue
That's
dot.
a crazy illusion that you're putting out there on the bar. It's just a giant penis. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Where did you see that, Rose?
But it would be cozy and it would be fun if people try to grab it, but they can't.
I see. Yes.
Perfectly conjured by
I feel like I
Rose.
saw this shape in
wanna
a
know.
dream once, but I don't really know what it is.
Oh no.
The barkeeper standing behind the bar like, fuck, get that off. What? Oh, it's
Hello, we're back.
Could one of you remove this? Is that one of your doings?
Nope. Anyway, we need to borrow the basement again.
Nira, can you go take care of that? The little tiefling springs forth. Ta-da! No, they walk over to you guys and escort you downwards into the basement again. They quickly lock the door afterwards and leave, leaving you free to your own business, unless you specifically requested a stay.
No. I'll. Could you hand over that device, Paluna? Let me inspect it.
Luna takes out the thingamabob from his backpack and well, not backpack, it's courier trunk, and hands the doodad over to Reginald so he can inspect this and ensure the widget is safe.
I'll put it on the table and I'll start taking a very close look at it.
All right, go ahead and
Probably casting Identify as well, and just really inspect it, investigating it.
Okay, so let's start with making a intelligence check. to see if you can figure out the contraption, how it's put together.
Please don't let me down. 13.
You definitely recognize some of the way the things are made, as you have bought pieces from the creator of this device, from Maester Pell, as you are now carrying one of his explosive devices on you, and you recognize the way that the welding is done and the way that the metal is bent to form these weird intertwining patterns is definitely of his work, which stems over with the fact that he said that he had been doing with whatever these devices had for a function. Make you're identifying to see their purpose. All right. You spend the 10 minutes ritually casting identifying and come to learn that the properties of it. The device has not been given a name yet. It doesn't have a name, but you learn the properties of it. That it emits a force field in 100 yards radius that nullifies magic. It's a null zone.
What?
That's honestly a really, really good name for it.
Null
Null zone. Yeah.
Right, so this confirms what I sort of was expecting, and also maybe how we can use it to our advantage. It clearly nullifies all use of magic in a 100-foot radius. It probably is set up so that anyone on the plaza can't use magic while the ceremony is happening. But here is my idea. What if we were to plant one of these devices on the balcony?
Wasn't there already a device in the castle, or no?
No. It's in the fountain.
But where's the last
I'm
one?
sure
then?
my dear
Circus
uncle. Well, we have to still find it.
Oh.
But I'm sure my dear uncle wouldn't want to not be able to cast any magics.
Okay.
No.
Well, we do also need to find a way to activate.
Well, I'm sure they will activate them. Oh, actually,
Well,
that is true.
What I
How
was
does Rock activate?
thinking is that we should probably also steal the one that is in the fountain before they notice that this one is missing, because if they see that this one is missing, maybe they will move the other one. Because then they'll be like, oh no, what if someone is tracking down our devices? You know? So we should get that one as well, and then I don't know, blow them up, or we can hide them in the castle like you said. But if they know that they're missing, maybe they will look for them themselves. I don't know.
That is a very good idea, yes.
The second they notice these are missing, they're gonna come running for it. They're already suspicious that we're gonna do something uppity. So, yeah. But
Well, that is...
Poluna stops and has a thought. Hold on. Does this remove the ability for people to use magic? Or stops magic from happening in an area? Down existing magic?
I'll see if I can, activate the device, if there's, any things that would
Make and
look like...
Arcana check.
if I press this button or, pull this thing.
Well, Hell would say they had a keyword, right?
Well,
that also works as a roll.
That when Poluna mentions the keyword, Reginald, you're also reminded of it. Might have not been in the forefront of your thoughts in that moment, but your key mind reminds you of the mention of a keyword. And inspecting the device using the Arcana, you're kind of following these swirling arcane threads, and you notice they have a spiraling pattern that seeps to the bottom of it. Flipping it upside down, there's not necessarily a button, but there is a carving of words in a circle around it at the bottom.
What do the words say?
It is a language you don't understand. Does anyone speak Celestial?
Valentina does.
Well, that is unfortunate. I feel like these are the keywords that you speak of, Pluna, but I have no idea how to say them.
Well,
let me hold on a moment. I'll open my book of potential,
Mhm.
and I'll cast comprehend languages,
All right.
potential Manning!
which for
Potential man
the
is realizing!
next hour, any spoken language I understand, and also any written language that I see, but must be touching the surface, which I will do. Yeah. The spell doesn't decode secret messages in Texoglyph, but
That's
I
good to
hope
know.
this.
But it doesn't affect this outcome.
Yeah.
As you cast the spell, you see another version of yourself kind of emerge next to you. Kind of wizardry-looking figure, but more like traditional wizardry with a pointy hat and wizard robe. And they kind of mutter the incantation, and as they merge with you, you understand what is written. And in quotation marks, it says, Emperor's Ascension.
Emperor's Ascension.
Do you say that out loud?
That's not ominous at all. Yes, I do.
The moment you say that, you see the device begins to hum and glow brightly. You feel this pulse, and you too, Rose. You feel this pulse move through you, and it's like you're losing a part of yourself in that moment. Your ability to comprehend language doesn't fade. You feel that your connection to your artifacts and the powers within you does not fade. But you lose.
I'll say it again.
But you feel the grasp of your weave disappear from you. And Rose, for the first time in your entire life, you feel like you're losing yourself. The happiness, the curiosity. You're overwhelmed by depression in that moment.
Oh my god.
As this fear expands from you.
You can see Rose instantly turn, like her appearance totally changes to, like her hair grows darker, her eyes, like the light in her eyes fade, and the flowers in her hair wilt. What's happening? I don't like it. What did you do?
I'll say the keyword again, see if it deactivates.
Saying the word, you feel another suction force, but in reverse. And while it takes some time before you regain the grasp of the weave again, and you feel that connection, it does return slowly. Same for you, Rose. You feel that the connection you have to your powers slowly settles within you. And the depression slowly fades, but it's an odd feeling. It's like you're stuck in between the seasons.
I'll remain my winter season since I've switched.
Oh, that was awful.
Reginald, you idiot.
What? I mean, I was reading what was on the bottom and then...
Silence. What is the power, the farthest away from here we can get to where nobody would be suspicious of us? You just activated an alarm for anyone who knows what's going on that here something happened. We need to leave now.
Luna, are you gonna leave us?
No,
he's not going to leave us.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. This is just what happens when you experiment on things, as a wizard. Sometimes things go well, sometimes things go wrong.
I wish you I'd be more careful about it. Anyhow, go. Paluna like sort of shoos everybody up from the chairs.
Maybe
And,
we
like,
should just go to
Then-
jail.
The moment you open the door, there is no staircase. It is just a brick wall.
Trapped, aren't we?
It's fine,
You can
Rose.
just-
Don't worry.
Just cling closely to Sir Marshmallow. Hug him.
As you have Marshmallow seems to have lost a bit of his white shine. And so slightly grey in his fur.
Oh no.
We'll be okay.
You'll be fine, Rose. Don't worry about
So-
it.
Just question, Rose. What happened to you? You look a bit
You
down.
look a bit different, yes.
Everyone is always making fun of me.
Um,
What? Is my
Uh.
hair not pretty enough?
Oh,
no, give me a moment.
come now. No one's making fun of you.
Okay.
Do you want a hug? Are you feeling down?
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah.
I'll give Rose a soft hug.
I'll come back.
Are you feeling better now? Come. Don't be sad. It's all going to work out.
Okay. I'm gonna work.
Alright.
I'm gonna whisper to myself.
We need that American studio sign for the audience that says, "Aww."
Paluna over in the corner. Oh,
Aww.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I was pretty sure there was a staircase here.
yeah. Maybe that staircase in this place might be magical.
That is a very good guess, yes.
Have you
Hold
tried
on.
knocking?
This. Wait. This gives me an idea. Paluna opens his trunk, like his courier trunk, and finds a scroll. If he can, if the magic hasn't dispelled the trunk as well.
The trunk is working.
And finds a sealed scroll from the manor in the extra dimension. In the ethereal sea. Like, well, maybe it can be used to open this. We never did get it looked at, right, Reginald?
Correct.
That's
You
true.
found two scrolls. One was the one with the name on it that can't be read, and the other one was never opened. Mhm. So,
I mean, Paluna's gonna go over to the table and clear like an area off. Pull down, like, try and roll it.
Rose will just
So
go
this-
over to this like wall where the staircase would have been and knock on it and call for the bartender.
keep knocking. Nothing happens. Keep knocking. Nothing happens.
No one answers the door when I knock.
The scroll does not seem to have been affected by the pulse, as it was still in the courier trunk, so it is not yet able to be opened.
Okay. Reginald, can you identify the scroll to see if you can find out why it's so thoroughly sealed?
I'm not sure that my identify will do that, but I can identify, I'm sure. Learn what kind of magic it is.
All
So,
right.
While Reginald is doing that, Paluna will do his best to sing like a fairish child, like a child song from his elven home, from the trees to Rose to
Hmm.
try to calm her down.
Rose
So
like
10
starts
minutes-
crying because she's so touched and depressed. I'm like, oh my god, it's such a beautiful song.
10 minutes later, Rose crying while knocking on the brick wall, Reginald managed to identify the scroll. And you come to learn that the scroll has a name, and is called Invitation to the Manor.
Okay. I'll relay that information and hand it back over to Fluna.
Okay. Just Paluna takes one of his cases for maps and scrolls and puts it in, so he has like a case for the invitation. So, do you think it brings us back, or?
To the mansion?
Yeah?
Maybe, but is that really where we would want to go now?
Oh, no, absolutely not. But, well, we're gonna have to figure out how to use it at some point. Or, if we even can.
What about that other scroll with the thing on it?
Oh, sure, right. Paluna pulls out the scroll with the Eos name and symbol on it.
Unfolding the scroll, you now once again see the name and the symbol on the scroll.
Huh?
Look, Rose.
Paluna looks at the scroll, looks at Rose, looks at the scroll.
I look at the scroll.
You read the name clearly, saying owl.
I like go like, owl.
Have you heard of this name?
Does it sound like I'm saying the name when I say it out loud?
When you say it out loud, the name resounds clearly within the current planning room.
Ah,
I don't think so, no?
well,
I mean-
that's that thing that we were talking about earlier, about that we couldn't say that name or anything related to it. Something
When there
prevented
was like
us
a dream, like you wanted to say, but you couldn't.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yes.
Some
mysterious
I-
force being.
I wonder. I mean, even from what little I've heard, I'm a pretty big fan of this guy.
Are you a big fan of what?
This owl guy.
You're a
Who
fan?
knows?
Why?
Well, because he showed up to the professor. Curtly, he told him that all the things he was doing with a stupid idea, inspiring massive levels of divine greed and bullshittery, promptly kicked his ass and is now basically untraceable and untalkable. I both professionally admire him and admire his jib. I wonder.
So you think that Owl is this Uncle Professor bad guy's enemy?
Maybe, yes.
I mean,
We really
if the
don't know
uncle is
much
the
about it.
professor, wouldn't
Well,
exactly
yes,
call him his
yes.
enemy, more like his downfall.
Well, maybe if Owl doesn't like Mr. Professor and we don't like Mr. Professor, then maybe we can get help from Owl.
Maybe, yes. But how would we go about contacting this thing, entity?
Mm.
It's not like we can just cast sending to him.
Well,
I imagine.
have we tried?
Yo, Owl, what's up?
Well, my legless offending broke last time I tried to contact Dorian.
I
No, not Dorian.
I only used
Frey.
mine to report back to my guild, but I guess I can try.
Sure.
Pick up
It
my
could be
necklace.
dangerous.
And pick up your
And
necklace.
worry Paulina, I will be so careful, like I always am. Pick up the necklace, put it close to my mouth. Ow. Are you there? I found your letter. And maybe we can work together. I'm so tired. Stop talking.
Nothing happens.
Ah. And anything back?
Well, if that doesn't work, I don't know what will.
I mean, you clearly tried everything that you could, so yes. Guess it won't work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be that easy. Why would it ever be easy? Although, at the risk of something potentially dangerous, what would happen if we tattooed the symbol on, I don't know, a foot, something, and showed it to someone else? Would that work? Or would that just destroy the limb?
Wait, you want to tattoo? I have tattoos.
I mean,
You
I have
do?
a kit here. I'd sort of like take out my tattooist.
Oh yeah, I've seen those before. That's how I got my tattoos. I showed them. I showed them my hand. I have a little star on my pinky finger, and then I brush my hair away, and behind my ear I have a little feather.
Very
Why would
cute.
you get tattooed there of all places?
Well, because I got tattooed at the back at the Adventurers Guild, because the guild master was like, "Oh, Rose, you should probably get a tattoo because you're always having little accidents." And so this guy came by and gave me a tattoo.
Little accidents? What do you mean?
Oh, there's like you can, they're like magical effects.
The magical?
Yeah. So this one, I point to the one behind my ear. That's the one I got for like accidents, because sometimes I would fall off buildings or whatever. So this one helps me not break my arm again. And then this one, point at my hand. That's just cute, and it just helps me sometimes if I if I just wanna convince people.
Ah.
I feel better. A little.
Can I do like a Arcana check or something to see if that's like any truth to that? If
Sure.
if I've or like a history, if I've read anything about like magical tattoos or.
Which one would you prefer to go about first?
Guess I'll do an Arcana check.
All right.
God damn it. 13.
You don't necessarily
Not this
sense
time.
an obvious trace of arcana about it, but you see that within the details of the feather and the star, there are small carvings of rune symbols.
Are you sure that these have the effect that you describe?
I look around the room. Is there anything I could climb on top of?
I mean, there's a table with the battle map on it, the battle plan.
Anything taller? I guess not. Okay, I'll go and climb on top of the table, and then I will like jump off it. And as I jump, I will just touch my like pluck my hair behind my ear again, and to touch the feather with my finger.
as Rose gets up the table and jumps where you would expect an immediate doom onto the ground, she kind of lightly floats for like 2 seconds before landing on the ground.
Obviously, it doesn't look that impressive from a table, but it helps from any height.
Oh no! That is interesting. Would you mind if I study these tattoos sometime?
Sure.
May I suggest making that very soon? Are you sure that's all they do?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all they do.
Rose, no offense, but you are immensely powerful for someone so young and so innocent.
Okay.
I think that these tattoos could also be used to keep track of you. It might sound a bit harsh, but if I had someone with your potential that could run around and, well, cause havoc willy-nilly, I would do that.
Track of me? You think the Adventurers Guild is keeping track of me?
It's a bad suspicion, but it's possible. If you gave Reginald the time to identify the tattoos now, maybe he'd get somewhere. Of course, it depends on how long it would take you, Reginald.
Oh, I'm not very well versed in the arcane tattoo art, you know. But I could study these tattoos and maybe see if there's any sort of glyphs or runes involved.
I mean,
How
I don't
tiny
mind
and intricate.
if you want to do that whenever you want, but shouldn't we focus at the problem that we're locked in this basement?
Yes, I think this is for a later moment. But very interesting tattoos.
So, brick wall, right?
Don't worry. I will see. Oh, that is expensive. Well, I guess this is how it has to be.
Yeah,
I will cast the dimension door. I'll cast it, and before I teleport myself and Pluna, I will say to Rose, "Be right back," and
What?
I'll grab Pluna and I'll imagine the entrance of the pub, which shouldn't be like too far away, and yeah, I'll go.
All right.
Put us there.
Can you link the dimension door description in chat?
Sure. If it's within 500 feet, that is. I kind of hope it is.
You're stuck in a different dimension. Get fucked.
I mean,
You're concentrating on casting the spell, and nothing happens.
Oh dear.
I grab Lord Reginald's arm. Don't leave me alone here, please. The only reason I'm not
I was
freaking
going
out
to
is
be
because-
right
no,
back.
No, please. I don't want to be locked in here alone.
Well,
We can always try manually chiseling our way out. It's just a brick wall.
I mean, go ahead, sure. Knock yourself out.
It's something I've always wanted to try. Paluna takes a vial of green goo, whatever, from Kamir, and like, do you think this stuff will dissolve things?
I don't know. Just go for it. We're stuck here anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Paluna is gonna first try to jam the crowbar in between the bricks where there's mortar, which is usually a little bit softer, and sort of scratch that with the crowbar first.
It's definitely peeling away as a scratch at it.
Is it easily peeling away or not?
With some work, you could probably like carve a gap between the bricks to look through.
Paluna will start there.
All right. Working away for like a solid 10 minutes of good knuckle sweat. Knuckle fat, is it called?
Elbow grease.
Yeah, knuckle grease, yes. You manage to carve a hole and you can easily peer through it. And looking through it, you see nothing but dark void.
Reginald, we're back in the Astral Sea.
What?
You sure?
Take a look.
Well, Dark Void is not the same as we saw in the Astral Sea, right? That was more like starry...
Like Starry Night, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you're telling me this isn't the Astral Sea?
I will go over to where the staircase used to be and just feel around to see if I can feel a staircase. Maybe it's invisible.
You feel nothing but brick wall and floor.
What above me? Is there a ceiling that would lead to a bar?
There is wooden flooring and wooden roofing, and beyond it, you can see through the board cracks. You can see like brick.
Well, I really didn't want to do this, but guess there's no other way.
What are you thinking?
I'll start describing the runes for the teleportation circle to my family home.
Reginald, wait.
Hmm?
Rose, can you make a fireball that doesn't make things
What the fuck?
catch on fire?
What?
You asking her? And not the wizard?
Well, can you, Reginald?
No.
Fireball that's not fire? I can do that, but I don't know if that will do anything if there's just black void behind the wall.
Well, but can you blow a hole in the roof?
Maybe?
Yeah, like over there. He points like.
I just go sit in the corner.
A bit far away.
out of the way.
Alrighty, I will try, I guess. I don't know if it'll be successful, because I probably will just fail. Anyway.
Something it's just nice to break things when you're feeling down, right?
I don't know.
Got this, Rose.
Let's see. I'm just looking at my what my options are here.
Okay.
I will go back with the others into the make sure we're all a little bit away, and at the point of the ceiling above where the staircase would be, I will use transmuted spell meta magic and cast a fireball that's not a fireball. Instead, it'll be a lightning ball.
Oh.
Okay.
Welcome to the Thunderbomb!
So, what's the radius in fireball again?
That would be
30 feet.
30 feet?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
20 foot radius.
No, 20 feet, sorry.
20 feet.
Foot radius sphere.
Oh, well, as
Like
long
I said,
as you're
I'm
all
going
standing in a
as far
corner.
away in the corner, yes.
And I
Yeah.
can cast it from 150 feet away. So.
I mean, you're in a fairly small basement.
Well, yeah, that's what I can be. We can be as far away as possible. That's what I'm
I can
saying.
backflip in place and dodge the damage if I'm lucky.
Thankfully, I have the battle map as reference, so there is room enough for you to stand in one corner and then fire into the other corner.
Alright.
So as you shoot, this crackling energy shoots off from your fingers, and a loud reverberating boom nearly deafens all of you within the room. The edge of the basement cracks, and like a frozen popsicle, snaps off and begins to float away.
Yes, let's not do that again.
Wait, what is floating away?
The corner of the basement is gone. You have about 2/3 of the basement left.
Yes, no more.
I failed. I knew I would fail. I'm
No,
sorry.
you did
I'm
fine.
useless.
It was just a bad idea in general.
Why? It was
Your
a bad idea.
execution was perfect, Rose.
Just shrugs and hugs the marshmallow again.
Alright, prepare for a visit to the old family home. Yes, that will surely go well. I'll start the incantation and start scribbling the runes on the ground. And
Yes, that will surely.
yes, I'll cast teleportation circle.
All right.
God,
Takes you the time it takes you to make it, and
1 minute.
the moment you finish the final line and insert the symbol of your house, the flame symbolizing Embervale, the ground begins to shake within the glyphs and circle of the teleportation area, symbolizing that it's working at the moment.
Quickly, step through. Quick.
I'll step through.
Pull it step through.
All of you jumping through. The next moment, you find yourself in a fairly well-adorned room with high pillars to a high ceiling. And the first step you take forwards echoes throughout the entire hall. The interior is decorated by dark, mahogany wood. Is the best way I can use it, from floor to ceiling. While it would look like marble flooring, it is dark like the wood itself, as if an incantation has been cast to just reflect the wooden feel, even though it is hard marble flooring that you're walking around on. There's potted plants littered throughout the entire interior that you're finding yourself in. Even the rune circle that you appeared in seems to be extremely well kept and maintained, and it's just radiating gold in some way. And looking up towards the ceiling where the pillars meet in a dome fashion, it's like golden strands kind of drip down from the ceiling, but disappears before it hits the vicinity of you. Just disappears as if the light has become liquid within the room. Piano music begins to play slowly, but there is no source where the piano music emanates from. Towards the end of the room, you find a door that slowly begins to open, and a butler walks in wearing a fine suit. Who may we expect to have joined us on this early evening?
It is Lord Reginald and his two friends, Rose and Poluna.
Right, my lord. We did not anticipate your arrival, though we had heard of your whereabouts in the city and your heroic return. Thank you for serving to your sanctum with your heroic deeds, and should we call upon your servant?
No need. Please show me to a room, our rooms, please. And we can take it from there.
Would you like any refreshments we have brought up? Entertainment?
Yeah, yes, refreshments, please. Some food would be nice.
Any swordplay to be studied tonight? Should we bring in the instructor, or are you studying any arcane?
No swordplay tonight, no. Although I do appreciate that you remember.
It is within our training to remember.
Maybe
Right this
some
way, then.
other time.
He bows and holds the main door open, leading out to the main hall of the mansion, where all the staircases branches in various different directions. Some of them are circular, spiraling staircases. Others are curving and forming monumental structures with carved figures into the sides of them. There is not a single penny spared on the flamboyancy and architecture of the interior of this house. Plants and vines are spiraling across some of these mahogany pillars, and some plants even seem to be moving as you're walking by them and gently brushing up against you just to feel your presence within the house. It all smells jungle forestry. It's a moist in a refreshing, healthy way, as if you're inhaling the freshest water you could, and you're feeling your thirst being quenched in that moment. But at the same time, this cozy, warm feeling, as if you've entered a warm hut in a winter night in a secluded forest. It's all these mixed, homely feelings, but exotic and exchanged at the same time. It is the entire spectrum of what anyone could desire at the same time without being overwhelming. It's a fine-tuned balance of one veil after another that you're walking through that just enhances the senses, continuously feeling as if every step is a fresh moment in life, never to grow dull or old. The butler is slowly walking you through the hallway, pointing towards the staircase that has the Embervale symbol on one of the knobs, and then it says Reginald in fine cursive.
I will enter the room.
Leading up the staircase, going up the staircase with the knob, entering into a room, you find your old quarters. Nothing has been left untouched. So explain to your fellow companions, what does your room look like?
Putting me on the spot there, Mickey. I would imagine it would be a nice, like one of those old studies with some bookcases to the top of the ceiling, littered with all sorts of different books about any subject you could imagine. Mostly, most of them are in arcane in nature. There's a fine display of swords, rapiers on one of the dressoirs, and everything is just made out of old, nice wood and leather. With probably a nice big comfy bed in one of the corners of the room as well. Probably some exotic furs on the ground. Nice decorations of maybe some animal heads on the wall. Yeah, something like that.
This is your room?
Room, study, place where I frequent most of my time when I was home. Yes.
Wow.
You like it?
I love it.
I decorated it myself. I was quite proud of it.
You did it yourself?
Well, I
wish
chose
could
the
be
things
so
that were in
talented.
here. Sorry?
You have such an eye for creativity and such talent.
No, my darling. I was just rich. I just had a lot of money to buy things.
I never had any money.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get money at some point.
Fine. Your room is beautiful, though.
Thank you. Feel free to, hang out here anytime you wish. But let's have a look where you are staying.
Okay.
I'll see if the butler is the butler still around.
The butler left you when you went up your staircase, personalized to you. But it doesn't take long before there is a knock on the door. And the door quickly opens afterwards, and you see this small kid known as Kip that you met outside the mansion gates,
I heard that you had returned Master Lord Emperor. I am at your disposal. Food is coming up with the invisible servants in a little bit.
Yes, thank you very much, Bip.
It was Kip, but I thank you for trying to remember.
All right, Kin. Yes. Could you show my friends to their rooms, please?
The rooms?
Yes.
The-
Do they not have a room of their own? A guest room?
I'll see to it. Please give me 5 minutes, sir. I'll be right back. And closes the door and.
Thank you very much, Tip.
You're doing this on purpose.
Yes.
I think that boy is scared of you.
Good.
Why?
He
What?
just seems very annoying. Not gonna lie.
It could very well
I
be.
mean,
Some children are downright mean.
if it wasn't for the times, if you had the...
It's just a
I'm going to realize how
cool
this
prank.
sounds, but if you had the time, you could probably develop quite a student lad in him.
Oh, I do not have the time for that.
Yeah, I realized as I thought it. Well,
Besides, I already have a student.
yet.
I can only have one apprentice, you know.
Cool. Who's your apprentice?
Oh, this is a little boy called Small Bear.
I knew someone with that name once.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how?
Well,
I was to see him at
we found her at the tavern back in Darkmount. That's where we met her. So she'd have
Yeah,
met
but,
Small Bear, right?
I'm not sure if they had been introduced to each other. Please tell me of your Small Bear.
Well, we used to play games sometimes when I was at the Adventurers Guild.
Oh?
We would hang out there
What
sometimes.
did they look like?
He was blue and kind of furry.
Oh, you do know him then. It's the same one.
Really? You know him?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Huh.
Wait, when was Small Bear at the Adventurers Guild? Is that when we left him with a Tiny?
Oh, you know
Must have
Tiny?
been.
Wait, you know Tiny?
Of course.
Oh,
Wait,
of course
I
he knows
wasn't even
Tiny.
there. I'm talking shit. Reginald wasn't there. God damn it. Ignore
Who
everything
knows?
that I said. Yes. Oh yeah, you said this, not me.
Yeah, Bruno said this.
Okay. I'm sorry,
Throwing
what
all
did you
the
say,
bets in
Paulina?
it.
Awkward.
It's like a-
Awkward.
You? Tiny?
Yeah, I know Tiny.
Who's Tiny?
Well, what is Tiny to you?
He's the guild leader in the Adventurers Guild.
Oh god damn it. This makes so much sense. This is so fucked up.
You can
The
just see
guild leader
Paluna
of
just
the
like
Adventurers Guild.
sits down like, oh my god.
Oh, so Tiny is the guild leader of the...
No,
Yeah,
Adventurers
in
no.
East West. Yeah.
Reginald, she's the leader of the Thieves Guild.
Paulina, that's ridiculous. I've literally been a member there for 5 years.
God
I
damn
have
it.
my notes right. She's the leader of the Thieves Guild in my notes.
Yes, of course. But...
Paluna actively takes out a notebook and like, no, I met her as the leader of the Thieves Guild.
That's crazy, Paulina. I know her. Like, she's the one who sent me to Darkmount. I know her, like, really, really well.
That... You know what? Take that necklace and tell Tiny I'm onto her. Nice trick.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, but she will.
Whoever
and
this
by the
Tiny is,
way,
didn't they tell you
when
to
she reply-
go meet with us?
No, not
no,
really.
no,
She said
but-
that I had to go to, I should go to Darkmond and talk to the butler. Or what was his name? The Dockmaster.
Ah, yes.
You know what? Call Tiny. Tell her Paluna says thanks and asks what kind of flower she wants.
Okay. I pick up my necklace and say, Tiny, it's Rose, and Paluna's asking what kind of flower she wants. And I put the necklace down. Like that?
You forgot to say thank you.
Oh, and thank you.
Nothing goes through.
Well, I'm not getting a response at the moment.
Maybe it's because of where we are.
But anyway, that's crazy that you know Beer and Tiny. I mean, Small Beer. But the Small Bear used to tell me that he was named after someone called Beer.
Yes, that's the other blue fella.
I have not met him.
That
Oh,
doesn't
well, I
matter.
guess I did see him at the tavern, but I didn't see in Darkman, but I didn't see Small Beer there.
Well, Smallby has sort of been cursed with permanent invisibility.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Sometimes I feel like I'm invisible.
I wouldn't say that anyone could miss you. You are very visible, Rose, and a delight to the world.
Thank you.
Yes,
I'm
you are
tearing
not
up.
invisible to us. I can see you very well.
Thank
At that moment, there is a knock at the door, and Kip pokes his head in.
The food is here, and the rooms have been prepared. We didn't know what taste the guests preferred, but they have gotten the general housing.
That will do fine. Thank you very much, Bip. Any news from the family? Anything I should know of?
They are mostly taking care of duties, like your brother at the gate, or your brother at the store, or your sister is making sure that Marianne is guarded all the time, but most people are currently busy with the preparations in their own personal way.
Very well. You can leave now.
Hold on. Kip, where's the rooms exactly? Could you show us?
They have been materialized just down the hallway next to Reginald's rooms.
Thank you.
Was there anything you needed of me?
No, you have the bill. I'll hear it if you ring it.
Alright. Let me ask you a question. What do you make of this whole thing? Oh, the wedding.
I'm extremely proud of being put into the workforce of the Emberville family, and I hope to succeed my services and one day be able to practice the Wizardry School of Magic within this household and make my family proud. Thank you for the
This is the
opportunity.
fastest inside check in the West.
Make an insight check. when he says that, there is some vagueness in between the words whenever he is about to say them. There's something that seems to be held back.
A well-trained response. But that wasn't the real you.
I have to go. Closes the door and leaves.
I could have swore I didn't dismiss him yet. Little pipsqueak.
You know, I think I might have made him uncomfortable with that little remark.
Yes, but sure you sensed something wasn't completely right there, so. Oh well.
It's...
I bet he's put up to it by one of my brothers or something, you know?
No.
Classical prank.
No, I think it's more the feeling that he believes a lot of what he's saying, but he also knows something ain't right. Could I interpret that reasonably, Mickey? Like, is that okay to say that?
The reasoning was again?
That he to some extent was believing what he said, but he could also know that in between all of this, something isn't right.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, let's have some dinner, yes? Let's see what the food is that got brought.
The food that has been brought to you is mostly desserts at this point. All kinds of cakes, sweet rolls, pastries, you name it, with the occasional odor in between. It is mostly sweets. You are familiar that the sweets in this household do not produce carbs in the same way they do in reality, so you can feast on any flavor experience that you want without feeling guilty about it.
But this won't actually fill us, will it? Like, it's all cakes. And what are these hard little things?
It's best not to worry and just enjoy them. They're quite tasty.
I love cakes and treats, and I really want to enjoy them. But I just see all these wonderful treats and just think about all the orphans who never got even a cake on their birthday.
That is quite sad
saying this is just like sadness eats cakes.
Rose will continue to indulge anyway because she loves cake and just sadly eat cake.
Just depressed eating.
Yes.
Sadness.
Damn.
I guess I'll dig in. Luna will get like halfway through the meal, feel guilty about not eating real food, and like dig out rations.
Going to eat that disgusting food over these delicious treats?
I
will not understand you.
You are really good, I don't know.
Feeling any better?
They're so delicious.
That's good, that's good.
Plate full of all sorts of different treats with a mouthful.
She's just like it's slowly but surely accelerating.
While we're eating, I'm just going to like grab the device again and just like study it a bit more. For like the foreseeable time.
So, question. Are there any plans for the next few days before the wedding takes place, aside from finding the last device and securing the one you found in the fountain?
Well,
I think so.
Luna will likely encourage a planned jailbreak.
All right.
At least a visit to the jail and possible jailbreakers, I think.
I mean, And over... Actually, Paluna will ask Reginald if it's safe to talk here. If people eavesdrop here.
Oh,
You would know that regardless of rivalry, the house has one rule: privacy is respected.
well, normally you could say whatever you want, but well, let's assume the rules are still as they were.
Well, I noticed that the device sort of dispelled whatever magic was keeping the that basement where it was, right?
Sure.
So, in combination with, well, some explosives placed correctly, we could disable all the magical fortifications keeping the jail in place and blow the front door off.
I guess, yes.
All we'd have to do is get a message to your brother somehow about the timing of it all. And, well, with a sufficiently big bang and some forewarning, we could both cause a massive distraction during the wedding and potentially get some mages and discontent going. You know, become those terrorists we said we definitely weren't going to be.
I'm not entirely opposed to this idea. What do you think, Rose?
I didn't understand the idea.
We blow up the jail.
What does that have to do with disabling the devices?
Well, we use one of the devices to blow up the jail.
Oh. Yeah, we can do that. That seems efficient. But shouldn't we get the other device first? Because we can blow up
yes.
two at the same time.
Well, I was thinking that I'd take a trip out during the next night and just, well, we could do it together. You guys could make some kind of scene near the zoo or something, release an animal too, drag everyone's attention during the night, and I could snatch it up from the fountain. Although I feel like going back to the zoo is like walking back to the scene of a crime. You'd probably get caught.
What if we go to bed and then we go steal it in the middle of the night?
Oh, I like the idea. Yes. Sounds
No
like a good
offense, you
idea.
two suck at stealth.
Have you
Why
ever
not just
seen
let me
me
do
try
it?
to stealth? I'm mega stealthy.
Yes, and so am I. I blend in everywhere, you know. This is a city of mages. I'm a mage.
Paluna's going
They
to
will-
insight check you for this.
What?
Like,
I mean,
see if you even believe in yourself.
of course. I always believe in myself.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing to insight.
Find the lie. I mean,
He is very good at blending in. Granted, he is blending in as Reginald, and people recognize Reginald. I mean,
Reginald.
yeah, but that's not suspicious.
I don't know how to tell you this. You suck more at lying than I do. Please don't.
I mean, okay, if you don't trust in my capabilities, I would like
No,
to remind
no.
you to that one time you said I couldn't do it, and then I did it. And
Yes,
I
I
proved
know.
you wrong. Yes.
And it will forever haunt me that you, in such bombastic manner, proved me wrong. But several times today, man.
I do not know what you're talking
Look, all I'm saying is, please leave the sneaking to me. It's what I'm for.
Yeah, sure. You can sneak around all you want. I'll just be there watching you do it.
Ha, that's the point. You'll never
From a
see me
safe
do it.
distance. Fair enough. Alright, let's have maybe a quick nap and, you know,
A bit of a short
just
rest, you could say.
just relax a bit, and I'll come and get you in the middle of the night. Well,
Okay.
go out on a sneaky mission. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Alright.
I'll go to my room.
Go to your room. It's a very generic, common room you enter. Well, for you, it looks very lavish.
Mm-hmm.
To normal people, it is just a bedroom with a slightly above average bed, with a single bookshelf with a book, and a bell next to the bed, and a desk, and that's it.
I'll just have like a nonsensical conversation with Marshmallow for a little while, and then I'll go to sleep.
Alright. So, as rest comes to you, that is where we'll end tonight's episode. And then we prepare for who the fuck knows what next session. Yeah.
Who knows?
Can't believe we got away from the start of this episode unscathed and just watch everyone around us get jailed.
I mean, it kind of made sense.
Look at us. Do you really believe we could do anything about it? We're this incompetent.
I don't know. We could have, fought our way out.
I mean,
Surely.
It's definitely meant as a challenge. I had all the combat pieces ready and the battle maps clearly, and it was set up to be difficult, especially for spellcasters.
Well, lucky I'm not a spellcaster. Wait, what?
True. Hold on.
Huh?
Luckily, the room wasn't filled with spellcasters.
Hmm.
I mean, that all being said, I feel like we got away on the good end of that bargain, because had it broken out into a fight, we'd also had to deal with that until the wedding. Like the fallout of having killed the Lord Commander potentially.
Yeah.
Or at least fought him.
I mean, it was definitely set up in the way that you could have fought the battle. It would have been difficult. But if you won and you had exited the end, the whole parade of arcane constructs and soldiers would be awaiting outside, seeing 3 or more bloody people leave the place, unless you decide to teleport out. And there was also a scenario, if you'd gone to jail, things could have happened there. Well, you are technically going to jail, I guess, to try and break somebody out now. And yeah.
Yeah.
And
good to be back.
Somehow returned to his mansion without being lynched entirely. So, and you didn't.
It's all part of my big plan of betraying everyone in the end.
Huh?
All a part of the spectacle.
What?
And also, what artifacts did Reginald pick up?
I will post those to Reginald in a moment. They didn't have significance for what you were doing in that moment, I think. So I wasn't gonna burden Reginald with sitting there and reading 3 different artifacts and what they did.
Fair enough.
But that's what he's here for in the party, right?
Oh, my bad, G.
I'm just kidding.
He's just here for identifying and reading. That's your purpose.
And
right?
occasionally
And fucking up deception checks.
That's what.
Oh, true.
He's here for identifying, reading, fucking up deception text, and tanking. Right? That's what the wizard does.
Yeah. I almost revealed what the artifacts do when they are consumed. Let's not have any spoilers. That would be.
I mean, I'll find out soon enough when I consume. So.
Well, only you materialize that effect, right? And I know that's probably not your plan. I don't know. Maybe.
Huh?
So that's. Oh shit! No, there's one more. Fuck! I thought I had them all.
What the fuck? Wait. Okay.
We await in trepidation.
Oh, I'm not telling you guys.
And judgment.
What? What do you want to know?
Some of them could be fun party tricks that he pulls out of nowhere. You know, you never know when you're gonna pull out a black hole and stuff someone in it. What?
Right.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's some cool things.
Some cool things. Okay.
That's the best that the other houses of the other arcane.
Yeah, that's not great.
No,
They are doomed.
they are doomed.
They deserve to fucking get destroyed. These are so trash ass artifacts. Look at them. They're not bad, but just not very.
It's not what you expect. Like
They're not
considering what the Emberville family produces on a daily. I mean, it is
compared
different.
to the ones we've already encountered. This was like these are children's
Then
stories.
again, most of the other characters don't seem to believe half the shit we encountered at face value until we start showing them the loot.
True.
Like, no, you guys didn't run into this. Shows them the key to the other dimension. I need to reevaluate.
I need to reevaluate everything. Huh.
I mean,
Yeah,
some
it's-
of these are like insane, no?
You can definitely get some use out of them. Where is
Shackles
it?
are pretty nice.
True. There's also the coin of aligned nature. You
Yeah.
see the last option?
Oh yeah.
I made that with the idea of reverse pickpocket.
Mm-hmm. No, I
Mhm.
get that. That's yeah. We can get up to some shenanigans with these ones.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay. Cool.
I will
I'll
look forward to
explain
when you
them
decide
next
to
time.
grace us with. Yeah.
You know.
Something to look forward to so we don't cancel.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Are we on for next week?
I have no plans.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
Yep.
And you will be
Next
home
week
from
for sure.
Austria, back home to Denmark. If there is a Denmark left once you return.
What's happening to Denmark?
Oh, we're just being bullied by Russian drones.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
Oh, it's interesting to follow. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Yeah, so let's look forward to next session. I think I've presented 2 potential combat opportunities so far, and both of them have been skipped. So I'm sure my players are drained for combat. Like they're craving combat. They're combat starved, is what I was trying to say. So let's.
Because we're such a predictable bunch that'll just pick any fight we run across.
Yes.
There was a time when.
Yeah,
that
there
was
was
the
a
I mean,
case.
if I was still playing beer, then yeah.
Yeah,
This is true, but I feel like this party is a lot more skittish, especially considering, people are just running around casting wish around the corners, which is like,
yeah.
Okay.
What's the worst thing?
Yeah,
can
maybe
happen?
if we were in a different environment and
Maybe.
with a bunch of high-level wizards, yeah.
What are you saying? High level wizards are scary?
Yes,
They sure do act like a fucking deterrent.
they are scary.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? That's fair.
Am I wrong?
Imagine casting a fireball. All right. So 9 of them cast counterspell.
And honestly, when a guy shows up because he is here to get Dorian and we're just like a side prize, I don't want that fight. I don't need it. Doesn't smell like a good idea.
Yeah. It's fair. I'm sure none of them have changed their viewpoints on you or anything. But to be fair, many
they
of
could-
the other wizards, they escaped, tucked tails before they even got spotted in that room. So we'll see. We'll see how that is approached in the next session of Critical. Oh wait, that's not us. We are. Yes, that's all I have to say.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
I
not
know.
critical role. We're what? We're normal lying or normal stillness.
No stillness. Well, I am
average.
I know I at least have
Normal,
one more.
average.
Average roll.
Yeah.
Average roll. Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
the opposite
so,
of roll?
I know
What
I
is
have at least
unroll?
one battle map I need to make for next time, as I had already made all the other ones. And then we'll see
We're
which
so
one
sorry.
you choose to dive into. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure you guys will have a fun time with it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sure, nothing will go wrong.
No, nothing will go wrong. Everything will be fine.
Yeah,
This is fine.
The reason I asked why you had any plans leading up to the event was because it is a 5-day period. So if there would be any downtime, we could arrange that you guys had like 3 days downtime that you narrate to me off session what you would be doing those 3 days. For example, I know Reginald has an arcane project you want to study on, and Rose probably has a fireball or two she wants to shoot at somebody, and I can imagine that Paluna would stealth off and try to get some free money somewhere as a rogue, surely.
well, I feel like there's still a lot to do before that.
Yeah.
Like we still need to figure out like what we're actually going to do about all of this. You know,
True.
lots of information together. So yeah.
The jury is also very much still out on whether or not we actually need to make an enemy of the professor, or if we just need him to be a clue. Because
we still don't really know what's going on. Like that's
we don't truly know if he is the professor, and if he is, I mean, there's a non-zero chance that he has the same goals that we do of let's not have the world get destroyed by a bunch of angry everything. He's just going at it in his own way.
Maybe. All maybes. That's the hard thing.
A lot of perhaps and maybe in this one. And I am okay with that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out soon. #soon.
Yes,
so,
next week.
Thank you guys for the session today. And if there's anything, you can always DM to me offline. And I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Was my presence less annoying this time, by the way?
Yeah, you're great.
That was good, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Anyhow,
nice. I mean,
orange stuff.
It's not like it was like annoying. Like that sounds so horrible. Like was my presence annoying? But yeah, no, it was good.
I am not a word wizard.
No. Well, no, you are. No? You are the silver-tongued.
Silver-tongued. Yeah.
Paluna really needs to die so I can be a bard at some point.
No, but it was good. It was nice. It was good.
You were good.
I'm letting Paluna get played out, but the warlock I hadn't mind for before just feels so like where we were then and the inspiration for him then is no longer really good starting point for now, because it is much more likely that Reginald would see this warlock and be like, he needs to die. Like within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No, I think the party that we have now is fine, no? Good.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
really like Paluna in this party configuration.
Yeah. I think it works.
Faux show.
Now,
I should probably start working on my next character though, because.
What?
What?
We're gonna.
I mean, we're
might be
all
danger?
going to die, no? Like that.
Are we?
We're just do. No, no, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
I'm
It's gonna be at
kidding.
the red wedding. Oh god.
Yes, but like a reverse red wedding where the people
I was
that
about
get
to say,
married next to each
Paluna
other.
accidentally detonates the fuck it all in the wrong place. Kaboom!
Oh my god. The background music for the wedding session should just be the red wedding song.
Oh
Game of
no,
Thrones.
We actually have background
don't give him
music
any idea.
running. Like, Roll20 does have like the ability to
Oh
put in
yeah.
background music. We haven't used it, right?
No, we haven't. That could be something maybe.
Oh yeah.
Alright, and then
Perhaps.
perhaps.
Yeah, I got to go work
Yeah, me too.
tomorrow.
GG's.
Have a good one. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.